Mount Tai mysterious little peak. Lian Song, in the end, I managed to keep only half of my promise with you. I was the emperor. Child, what do you think about power, Hongwu Emperor Zhu Yunwen? Aren't they flowers, grandfather, Zhu Yunwen? Oh, flowers, you say, why do you think so? Well, from the noble to the lowly. Everyone talks about it and gathers around the capital for it. If power isn't flowers, what else could it be? Ha ha ha, as expected of my Yunwen, how clever. However, Yunwen, remember this. Although it's flashy and colorful, it can wither as if it never existed. My grandfather, who had no suitable heir, handed down the throne to me, and as someone whose existence was no different from Mount Tai to me. Even he couldn't avoid his impending fate. No, it was me who could not avoid my impending fate. Listen, Zhu Yunwen. No matter what the late emperor said, how can the fate of an empire be entrusted to a mere brat like you? If you truly care about this country and the people, instead of sitting on the throne, Fino a place suitable for trash like you. Uncle, what are you talking about? What else? Everything has an order. Lift your heavy ass out of my palace. It was a coup caused by a blood relative. As a result, a lot of people died. Your Majesty, please come this way, Lian Song. Capture Zhu Yunwen and kill him, protect His Majesty. Master Lian Song sent me out of the palace through a secret path, have you memorized it? The top of the mysterious little peak in Mount Tai, please find a small stone monument and hang the Emperor token on it. The two men who served His Majesty Hongwu Emperor will definitely assist you. Lian Song, how can I keep living this miserable life? Come to your senses, Zhu Yunwen. Survive, that's the only way to fulfill the royal decree, and honor His Majesty Hongwu Emperor, that's why. Please promise me that you will survive, Your Majesty. I understand, Lian Song, may luck be with you, Your Majesty. So power is this fleeting. If I can be born again, rather than a flower that can wither at any given moment, I want to be born as a free butterfly. Lian Song, it looks like this is as far as I can go. What's this, a beggar? Do they grow their hair out these days? Huan, no, this is the Emperor's token. Your Majesty. We disloyal vassals greet His Majesty. Am I still alive? You are, we are His Majesty Emperor Hongwu's secret guards. Huan, no, and Hui, no, Your Majesty. Is that so? Did you two save me? Yes, Your Majesty, the token you have is the Emperor's token. It's the token of absolute monarch that only the true lineage of the imperial family can bear. The imperial family is full of rebels, realm scans, come in preparation for a rebellion. His Majesty Hongwu Emperor told us about the Emperor's token. No matter how long it takes, the great Ming Empire will surely belong to you again, Your Majesty. No, now I don't need it anymore, pardon. This land belongs to the people, not me. Now that my role is over, I should forget everything and learn to adapt to the life of a commoner. Your Majesty. It's not like I don't know how loyal you are, but I'm fed up with the words Your Majesty. For my sake, just call me Young Master instead. I didn't expect His Majesty to give up like this. It feels like my heart is being torn apart. Young Master, I like the sound of that. It makes me comfortable too. Now that things have turned out like this, I want to change not just my name, but everything else. Young Master. What's wrong? Do you really want to forget all the past? I was just saying that it'd be great if I could do that. It's just my dream, you know. You can actually do that. What? Huan, no, are you thinking of you can't, you stay put, isn't that what His Majesty wants? Look, Huan, no, if it's truly possible, can you help me with that? Instead of a flower that gets stuck on the ground, I want to become like a butterfly that flies freely across the sky. Can you make me a free being like that? Please tell me, Your Majesty, what kind of person do you want? Person, you can make me who I want to be. As long as he existed in history, it's completely possible. Even Emperor Qin Shi Huang or Kublai Khan is possible, though he can't be alive, of course. How about a woman, Yang Fei or 11 Qi? It'll be a little complicated, but yes, it's definitely possible. Really? Then how about a person of Jianghu? Jianghu, are you talking about a person of Murim? It's possible, but who do you want to become? I don't know much about the history of Jianghu, however, since you two came from Jianghu, you should know it well. A person who can move freely anywhere, I want to be like that. His Majesty must not know what he's talking about, since the one who has the most freedom in Jianghu is also the strongest person. I can't tell exactly since the strongest person in each era varies, but if I have to pick one. Heavenly Demon. Huan no, how can you say that to His Majesty? Heavenly Demon, that's a good name. Good, then make me that person. I remember it clearly as if it were yesterday. The fundamentals of soul summoning and spirit binding in 2 demon soul pills that were kept in the secret storage of the fire-worshipping cult, the day when those things stole them. Had I not been favored by His Majesty the Celestial Emperor early on, I wouldn't have even existed in this world. Huino, is the vessel ready? I've removed its epithelia and shaved off its skeleton. I've inserted the ivory under its nose cartilage and replanted the removed epithelia back. I've injected a dozen types of elixirs and poisonous sap, melted his bones and rubbed its contour again. Since I'm old now, I have to keep restoring myself. Very well, there is not a single mistake in the surgical procedure. His Majesty has faced a long delay in his total body modification. The vessel preparation is complete, Huan no. Great job, the late Celestial Emperor would be delighted too. Let me ask you now, are you ready to welcome your new life? Heavenly Demon. How dare you wake me up from my slumber? Why are you bothering me? Everything is important from this point on. I'd like to give you a new life. A new life, ha 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 ha, how interesting. No. Why, do you not want it? I do not want to become a human. Have you ever lived the life of the unrivaled? Are you telling me to experience boredom and loneliness again? Give it up, hell would be much more interesting. Do not call me ever again. If you call me for this reason again, I shall kill everyone. Wait. I must think of a secret plan. If the Heavenly Demon returned now, this would be all for nothing. I need something, words that can interest the unrivaled of the demonic cult. Heavenly Demon, you're an idiot. What did you just say? You're asking for your death. Do you want me to end your life right here and then? If you're really the Heavenly Demon, you're an idiot. To think you'd be this ignorant about the world. I'm dead if I chicken out. You rat bastard, are you done talking? Zhang Sanfeng, what's Sanfeng? An extraordinary ascetic called Zhang Sanfeng has appeared in this generation. He's even praised to be more excellent than Dharma. Dharma, I have never heard of that little kid's name. That's what I'm talking about, being ignorant about the world. People from this day and age say that no matter how strong the Heavenly Demon is, he won't even be worth a second to Sage Sanfeng. What, not even worth a second? What kind of darned bastard would say that nonsense? Heavenly Demon, do you know about the word development? You may be the best in your time, but the people of Miram have improved their martial arts step by step. The current generation has faced development in martial arts that can't be compared to your generation. Did you say you were unrivaled, and you were bored because of that? Then, become it once again. The unrivaled then and now. The unrivaled, then and now, the strongest beyond generations. How old is that little kid? He's 20. Then, he'll live 100 more years at least. Very well, I shall get into him. If the people of this generation are really strong, I shall hone my skills and prove that I am the best in this generation too. The unrivaled master, then and now, the eternal unrivaled supreme. I shall show them why I am the Heavenly Demon. I shall treat you to a meal when that happens. Thank you. Now then, go and lie down there. I shall begin. Very well. Hueno, bring the demon soul pill, and I'll leave the rest to you. Master. Master, what's the matter? I can hear voices. My head hurts as if it's going to break. What is this voice? Huan no. Huan no, what is going on here? How could this? Be quiet, will you, Master? He's not saying it to you, Hueno. Right now, the Master is talking with the Heavenly Demon. It seems like the great fundamental has failed. Can't you tell? Stop speaking the obvious and do something about it. The Heavenly Demon failed to take complete control of the Master. Clash of consciousnesses is something that shouldn't have happened. If this condition continues, Master's mind is going to break down. Then, can't we send back Heavenly Demon? I know how to summon him, but I don't know how to send him back. What are you going to do? Is Master going to become a cripple at this rate? Who doesn't know that? I'm thinking right now. Damn it, I'm sure that the demonic nature of the Heavenly Demon and the Master's consciousness collided. There's no other way to explain this. Wait, demonic nature, that's it. Listen up, Hueno. I have one more demon soul pill. In other words, we can use the great fundamentals once more. With this, we shall suppress the Heavenly Demon's demonic nature. What are you on about? What are you going to suppress with the demon soul pill? You frustrating oldie, did your smart head turn into a stone block? We're going to put one more person in the Master's body, another legendary character of the Orthodox Miram. That's right, you're trying to neutralize the two natures by summoning a character to suppress the demonic energy. We have no time, the method is the same as earlier, so let's not waste any more time and begin. Let's try it, we shall leave the rest to the heavens. Demonic nature. Heavenly nature. In the Emperor whoever appears must be someone from heaven. I'm definitely old. And Master, are you all right? I'm hungry twin no. Is there anything to eat? Did we succeed? I think so, succeed, my ass. Screw this, why did you put me in such a cramped place? You must be that famous heavenly demon. You are much cooler than the rumors. You both, be quiet, do you think you are the only ones in this place? Oh, you bastard, don't you feel pain when I'm talking? Your head should feel like it's splitting apart though. Come to think of it, I feel like it has changed, it's certainly noisy, but it's not as bothersome now. What, damn you, how dare you talk in that tone with me, the strongest existence in the world, it's noisy, I said. As a result, Huan No's strategy of suppressing the demonic chi of the heavenly demon with a person from the orthodox sect succeeded. The name of the second person who entered Yunwen's body was Huineng, a high priest revered as the Sixth Patriarch of the Shaolin Temple. It seems like a pretty amazing person has entered my body. Thanks to you, the heavenly demon can no longer bother me. Thanks, you fogey old monk, I mean, Huineng, what kind of vulgar language are you using? Anyway, you two, give me another bowl. Ah, yes, ha. His Majesty is changing. Since three personalities coexist in his body simultaneously, it must be extremely chaotic. His temper will undergo sudden changes. What are we supposed to do about this? Huino, what are you doing? Go get me some water, yes. Pardon, what's your honorific title, my lord? What honorific title? Just call it a name. Hey, Huineng, you seem to be the most knowledgeable among us, why don't you give me a name? A name, you sorry, what do you think about impermanent? Are you talking about impermanent as in life is impermanent? No way, using that name in Jianghu is no different from asking for death. Heavenly demon, what about you, sad? Humph, you foolish bastard, how can that old fogey know what awesomeness is? Just give me some suggestions already. Iron-blooded Shura. Hey, what I want is a name, not some foreign title. Seriously, how did an ignorant bastard like you become the strongest in the world? What, you arrogant bastard? I'm going to take control of his body right now. Hey, what the, why is he still, fine? So it's because of that bastard is stopping me from controlling this body. Damn it, in terms of head count, I'm losing out. Since I can't take control of his body, I have no choice but to cooperate with them first. However, when the time comes. It's kind of weird to use my last name ZHV as it is, right? I will definitely swallow your body whole, Zhu Yunwen. Why do you keep mumbling to yourself? What, have something to say? That's right, your martial name. I was thinking about your martial name. How about Heaven Destroyer? Doesn't it sound nice? Destroyer, of the heavens, Heaven Destroyer, huh? My lord, I mean, young master, where are you going? Didn't I tell you, I'm going to roam around Miram. You're leaving already, what's the big deal with that? I'm just going out. But you haven't had time to restore your martial arts yet. I have all the martial arts of the heavenly demon and Huineng inside my head, I can just give it a try on the way. You were the one who made it, yet you didn't know about it. But, we don't feel comfortable sending you off like this, young master, that's right. Fine, in that case, will this put your mind at ease? Pardon? Heavenly demon, let's use your martial arts. Will it really be all right? The Lord is already out of our control. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying, if it's really all right to throw that kind of bomb into Miram. Is the master doing well? Don't worry, he'll survive somehow. He just resembles the late emperor very much, aren't you aware of it too? No. He shouldn't have forgotten the scriptures. Trash bastards of the orthodox faction. No matter how much you try, you won't be able to break our spirits, blue-faced demon king Ha Gunpyo. Ha Gunpyo, you have the spirit of a martial master who has wandered around the generation, but this is where your luck ends. As long as we, the Northern Blade Association, step in. Right, that's what you should say, aren't you the ones who originally acted up with your power? The Northern Blade Association may be the dominant force in Jiangzhou, but I am also a disciple of a great school. Go and tell the Northern Blade Association leader, the day when I Ha Gunpyo end his life will someday come. I don't think that day will come, though. We've spread the net of heaven and earth to catch all the 7 kings of the demonic path. The likes of you should be grateful for this kind of treatment, don't you think? Humph, a mere net of heaven and earth. This Ha Gunpyo will stop the acting, Ha Gunpyo. Do you think I won't know about your scheme? I must applaud your bravery on how you created a tumult to distract us so that your brothers can escape. You must want to buy time, but you have met the wrong opponent. Heard that. What to do? I think your brothers have gone to the underworld already. You orthodox bastards, are you dead set on drying out the seeds of the demonic path? Uk, Hugh. Did you say the seeds of the demonic path? Getting rid of those things is the right thing to do. Uk, no matter how unruly you bastards act, if it's that person. That person, are you talking about the Grand Master of the demonic path, Hyuk Woo-jong that you adore so much? Should I let you in on a secret? Both the Sword King of the Northern Sea and the Azure Sea Assassin have turned their backs. What even can the Grand Master of the demonic path do? Can't you tell by how he isn't taking any measures, even when you all are dying right now? He is not that kind of person. There will be times when he and our demonic path brothers shed tears of blood, at all costs. You talk too much, it doesn't suit your appearance. Guys, get him. Thunderbolt Blade Arts, brutal demonic force. Kellig, this boar-like bastard. Do you still have the inner energy left to use Enhance Aura Chi? He blocked my Enhanced Blade Chi with his Enhanced Sword Chi, you bastards. 3 Swordsmen of Tian Shan. Ha Gunpyo, you're now the last of the Demon King clan's 7 kings of the demonic path. Today's hunt will be over after we eliminate you. To think that you would show off, that you are hunting a human, as expected of scummy orthodox warriors. I'm overworked because of you, just die now. Invisible Sword. Brothers, I shall follow you very soon. Thunderbolt Blade Arts, the final strike. Ha! Pathetic bastards. I was watching over the fight because it was interesting, but you all are acting so arrogantly just because you are martial masters. He stole our weapons in a flash. Who in the world is that guy? You bastard, who are you to play a prank like this? Well, I don't recall playing a prank, though, but you see, Mr. Martial artists getting their weapons stolen, isn't that the greatest insult for them? What, you're a chick still wet behind the ears, martial brother? Who in the world are you? May I know your name? Second Sword of Tianshan Ha Du Kyung. Me? I am the Heavenly Demon Scribe, Heaven Destroyer. Baha ha ha, as expected, I like you pretty well. Ilshamush, a Taoist verse meaning the beginning of everything is not the beginning of everything, but the beginning of everything. Arg, fine, I'll be quiet, I can be quiet. Yunwen learned a scripture that torments the heavenly demon from the twin No. Ah, so you are the Heaven Destroyer, Ilshamushi Il, the Heavenly Demon Scribe. What are you on about? It's just the Heavenly Demon Scribe, Heaven Destroyer. Idiots, why are you introducing yourselves? Step aside. How dare you try to outwit and belittle us, seeing how you're blabbering about the Heavenly Demon and whatnot. There's no mistaking that you are also a practitioner of the demonic path. I shall kill you together with him. Kill him. Don't tell me you're just going to sit by. Do you think I'm about to die a vain death? After enduring that hell-like time. You couldn't even use half of your power properly. Shut up. You foolish bastards. Shoot. You shouldn't have gotten distracted. This feeling, I got him. Don't you know that your entire body was given to you by your parents? But old man, are you allowed to cut your allies like this? You arrogant bastard. Hugh, you bastard. What do you think you guys are doing? Keep pushing with our number. It looks like you like fighting with numbers. Shit, he appeared in front of my nose without any trace. What is that stance? Are you going to use it? Right, this martial art is like a symbol of mine. Heavenly demon pulling steps. Am I seeing things right now? Is it an illusion technique? I'm not sure, why don't you see for yourself? Do you think we, the 3 swordsmen of Tian Shan, would fall for a mere illusory technique? The actual body is there. Are you not going to chase after them? Amitabha, no, it's bothersome, so shall we wrap it up here for today? Because it's bothersome. You're going to wrap it up here. In this tilted world of Miram. As I thought, you have the qualities to follow me, Amitabha, Humph, an incredible character has appeared. As expected, you have the qualities to become my successor. Hey, Amitabha, an incredible character has appeared in Muram. Great warrior, please allow me to come with you. No way, you hairy old man, great warrior, great warrior. Kaifeng. Muram was turned upside down. 2,000 swordsmen of the Northern Blade Association and 500 martial masters of the Nine Orthodox Alliance who went hunting for the 7 kings of the demonic path slaughtered 6 out of the 7 kings. It was no surprise that the Orthodox sects overwhelmed the 7 kings of the demonic path. But the second news that followed began to set Muram into turmoil. Heavenly Demon Scribe, Heaven Destroyer, the one who slaughtered 528 people of the Northern Blade Association and 127 people of the Nine Orthodox Alliance. The appearance of the demon god. Hey, did you hear about the Heaven Destroyer? I heard that anyone who saw him died. And his face is like that of a devil. But Ha Du Kaiyang, the second sword of Tianshan, who managed to come back alive, said he is a handsome young master. Anyway, the Northern Blade Association has already dispatched an investigation team, and it looks like there is going to be a bloodbath in Muram. Everyone is making a fuss about us. It was a splendid entrance, Heaven Destroyer. Shut up, I feel like I just got caught up in a pointless fight. What's there to be uncomfortable about? You even changed your clothes, right? I don't think that's what he meant. What it? Then what's it? That's enough, you both are so noisy. At any rate, since that bastard, Ha Du Kaiyang knows my face, should I disguise myself now? Instead of disguising yourself, how about changing your impression? My impression? In Neutrality Pavilion. Welcome. Bring me a bottle of alcohol. And some simple snacks. Why do you keep staring at my face? Ah, about that. What's going on? Don't tell me she already knows who I am. My apologies for being rude, but this is the first time I've seen such a handsome customer in my 10 years working as a waitress. Is that so? Phew. Hee, then please wait a second, I will serve them to you right away. What a pungent smell. It tastes different from the alcohol I used to drink in the palace. Although I don't know what alcohol tastes like, maybe it's one of the things that brings the commoners joy. How do you feel? Does the alcohol of Muram taste different? The taste of alcohol. I had plenty of opportunities to taste it, but I didn't enjoy it. The one who enjoyed drinking was my uncle. It's bitter. To me, alcohol has always tasted bitter. From what I just heard, the illness of the mind must have made the alcohol bitter. The illness of the mind. I will just say one thing, although you inevitably committed murder this time, no one else can pay for your sins. So please don't make the foolish mistake of fighting an avoidable fight and committing meaningless killing. By doing so, won't the day come when you can finally feel the sweetness of alcohol? Humph, that sounds just like what an old fogey monk like you would say. Do you even know the taste of alcohol? If you don't kill, then you will be killed. That applies not only to Muram but also to the world. Don't you know that too? Heavenly Demon, this is the first time he has committed such excessive killing after coming to Muram. You should show him some generosity and learn to understand him. I don't have that shitty generosity. Yeah, I never knew the Heavenly Demon's martial arts would be that powerful. It was also the first time I felt so free. However, if I only use this power for my own benefit, how am I different from my uncle? Listen carefully, Huineng. When my drinks feel sweet, I'm gonna get you a drink too. I can't drink alcohol. Ah, that's right, you are a monk. Hey, keep your guard up, someone is coming towards you. A member of the Southern Blade Coalition. I am Tang Zhongwu from Sichuan Province, Sichuan Tang Clan Tang Zhongwu. Tang, Zhongwu. If it's all right with you, would you like to join us? Judging by their appearance, they should be at a similar age as mine, and it seems like he's a martial artist. Since I was bored anyways, should I join them and gain some information? Join you? Sure. Everyone, since the young master has gladly accepted our offer, let's greet one another. Haha, I was pretty lonely too. Nice to meet you, young master. I'm Namgung Hyukryun, who gained the vain title of the Divine White Sword Dragon. Divine White Sword Dragon Namgung Hyukryun. Ah, nice to meet you. Look at his grit. I'm Peng Zhonghu, the Iron Blood Fist. Ah, I'm Namgung Ian. It's an honor to meet you, young master. He's quite good looking. Humph, what is so good about him that everyone is this excited? Namgung Hyemi. Ah, yes, nice to meet you. I'm Morong Yung Jiol of the Morong clan. Now, I think that's enough introduction from our side. What about you? Come to think of it, you all look like the descendants of prestigious martial clans. I don't know how to act since you all treat me very hospitably. I'm a scholar named Wen Yun, who wanders here and there. 1404. It is such a great honor to be together with such great people. Humph, why did you take this shitty name of Wen Yun after Heaven Destroyer? Shameless bastard, who would know about your identity? Wen Yun, you say, nice to meet you, Sir Wen. Initially, Heaven Destroyer thought these guys were ordinary people of Miram who were of the same age as him. But hearing their introductions, he realized these 4 gentlemen and 4 ladies were unexpectedly people of great status. Unlike the Northern Blade Association and the Southern Blade Coalition, they belonged to a much mightier force of the Orthodox faction. Known for its righteous deeds, the 5-Clan League, and the pillars of that 5-Clan League were renowned Namgung Clan, Peng Clan of Hebei, renowned Morong Clan, Tang Clan of Sichuan, Yang Clan of Jinzhou. To summarize, these people were the up-and-coming youngsters responsible for the future of the 5-Clan League. But what brings you to this place, Kaifeng House? I thought this place was quite far from Chengdu and Jiangnan. What, didn't you say you knew nothing about Miram at all? Humph, when I was emperor, I almost memorized the map of the continent. You won't know even if we tell you about that. Something has happened in Miram. And as we told you, we belong to an organization called the 5-Clan League. This place, Kaifeng, may be the beggar sect's headquarters, but it's also the base of the Northern Blade Association. I see, my, was this the base of the Northern Blade Association? But how is your meeting here related to the fact that this is the Northern Blade Association's base? Such a very curious man. What do you think? Because the Northern Blade Association is going to host the grand banquet of the Orthodox faction. I mean, how do you expect me to know that? Haimi, are you going to be rude to the guest? Fine, elder brother. Aha, so, because of the grand banquet of the Orthodox faction, all the Orthodox martial artists are assembling at Kaifeng House. Yes. I didn't know that the world of Miram was so fiercely divided into various factions. I'm an amateur regarding Miram, so. I see, you must have been curious about the world of Miram. Miram is a fierce place, just as you said, especially now. The root of the conflict is getting deeper and deeper. The root of the conflict. The orthodox path and the demonic path. Zero. No matter how amateur you are about Miram, you should know this much, right? I know that much. Even in the history of Miram, the two powers have never been so clearly separated as they are today. We're in a situation where every person in Miram must choose between the two no matter what. We must choose between the two at all costs, but there should be someone, who doesn't want to belong to either the orthodox path or the demonic path. Of course there is, however, groups or people who are ambiguously sitting in the middle are regarded as enemies and are likely to be killed. Even when they're not in a grudging relationship, they're killed just because they didn't want to take sides. What an unreasonable measure. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but when you said killed, who brings the accusations against them? We, the Orthodox faction. I belong to the Orthodox faction too. As such, you may think I'm only flattering you. But I don't think that the Orthodox faction suppressing the demonic path is the only way to keep Miram's morale as. Speaking his mind, look at that guy, he's pretty open-minded for a little kid of the Orthodox faction. Elder brother, you shouldn't say that in front of many people like this. I was a bit too riled up. He may be an up-and-coming youngster of the 5-Clan League, but right now, his opinion has no influence. He's right, but it's not realistic. But this man, he's worth watching carefully. So the situation in Miram is very complicated. I learned a lot, right? Everyone has their own circumstances, young master. You seem very interested in Miram, so please speak. Are you curious about anything else? Then, it may sound a bit presumptuous, but who is currently the strongest in the Jianghu? Did I make a mistake? That's a sensitive question. It's fine. The strongest, you ask? I'm not sure. Although there are some differences of opinion, the leading people among the 4 generations must be the Grand Master of the demonic. Who are they? I've never heard or seen them. I see. But Jianghu is vast, and there are many unhidden high-ranking martial masters. I do think martial masters stronger than those I've mentioned may appear whenever and wherever. Then, by any chance, how about Master Huineng, the 6th ancestor of Shaolin? Pardon, Master Huineng, it's hard to say, since he's from 700 years ago. You can't do much in the stand of time, old man. Ah, I see, Amitabha. Then, how about the heavenly demon? Heavenly demon, why is he asking that? You're not completely clueless about Muram, though. You know the characters in the history of Muram. The story about heavenly demon is just implausible, so it's ambiguous how much we can trust. Ambiguous, my ass. Even the old people beyond the heavens know about this fact. Beyond the heavens. You bitch, how dare you think you could run away from us? Please spare my life. That outfit, the Northern Blade Association. Northern Blade Association Law Enforcement Squad's Vice Captain White Tiger Sword, Gaduksum. Leaving your father behind and running away, saying you want to survive by yourself. Please save me, what a bold wench. Please wait a moment. Since when did Kaifeng become this lawless? How can the martial artists of the orthodox sect oppress such a helpless girl? Yes, even if you are from the Northern Blade Association, this is going too far, that's right. To think you dare poke your nose into our Northern Blade Association's business, do you think you will be safe after this? Safe? You may be able to scare others with the name of the Northern Blade Association, but that will never work on me, Namgung Haim. Namgung Haimi, the daughter of the great Namgung clan, that means she is the daughter of the Azure Sky Divine Sword. Lady, not interfering in the affairs of other sects is the unwritten rule of Zhanghu. I'm not stupid enough to not know that. However, to not turn a blind eye to things that go against public order, is what I should do as a martial artist. And from what I can see, what you are doing is no different from a kidnapping. I think you're doing this because you don't understand. This wench is Shui Dufeng, the daughter of the thousand-skilled snow tiger, Shui Jingyi, the leader of Kaifeng's demon frontier sect. We have no choice because an arrest order has been issued for all members of the demon frontier sect. If you still don't want to get out of the way, we will have to use force. Did you just say you would use force? Since when did the law enforcement squad of the Northern Blade Association act so arrogantly? Damn it, I shouldn't have joined them. Young master, because we are on official duties, judging from his outfit, that bastard must be someone from the great Namgung clan as well. Or, are you trying to threaten me? Threaten? If that's really the case, what are you going to do? Then, we have no choice but to report this to our superiors. There's no need to report it. Northern Blade Association Law Enforcement Squad's Captain Smiling Eliminating Sword, Wu Haiyancheng. The word retreat doesn't exist in our law enforcement squad's dictionary. Are you going to report something this insignificant? Captain, I greet the captain. What's with that chopstick-like bastard? Young Master Namgung, don't you think you're stepping out of line? What? If the leader of the Five Clan Alliance finds out about this, won't you be held responsible? I'm saying, won't you be put into a tough spot, if the story of the next head of the great Namgung clan, confronting the Northern Blade Association just because of a mere wench from the demonic path is to get out? I dare you to say that again. Am I wrong, if the relationship between our Northern Blade Association and the Five Clan League goes south because of you, will you take the responsibility then? You bastard, how dare you threaten the next head of the Namgung clan, when we're still being nice? Shut that mouth of yours. Shut up, if my memory serves me right, you must be a descendant of the Peng clan. Since I'm showing respect to young Master Namgung, you must be misunderstanding something. Given your age and status, do you think you can say something like that to me? This bastard. Order the members of the law enforcement squad who are surrounding this place to let no one go outside from this moment on. Yes, sir. What are you going to do now? Young Master, sir. That cocky bastard, from the beginning, those damn orthodox sex bastards have always been wolves in sheep's clothing. Why don't you knock them out, Heaven Destroyer? Are you crazy? If I use your martial arts, my identity will be immediately exposed. What needless worry, can't you just beat everyone to death so that no witnesses are left? Are you serious? In that case, why don't you use my martial arts? I ask what you are going to do, young master. Leave that girl to us. If you can't, we'll accompany that child and observe the entire process of your investigation. Whether her father is a member of the demonic path or the world's public enemy, it has nothing to do with her. If you refuse even this, we won't let it slide either. Heek, the captain's expression has changed. That expression is something he shows when he wants to kill. You're carrying the halo of the clan on your back, yet you are completely ignorant of how the world works. Try taking her then. As expected, this won't do. I can't stand looking at the proud face of some young master of a rich house. I will just kill this bitch here. You wicked bastard, is that something you can do as a member of an orthodox sect? Yeah, killing her would be too much, right? Oh, how about this? Kyarg. That trash. Ah, I can't stand this anymore. Elder brother. That is. Heaven Ascending Step, the Shaolin's martial art. Kyuk, how dare you bastard? What the hell? He's floating, does such a Guangong really exist? I don't think he's a member of the Five Clans League either, where did this kind of bastard come from all of a sudden? Let the child go, if you don't. Be ready to die by my hands today, that's right, kill him, oh nude sir. I don't know who you are, but why in the world are you doing this? I am the Northern Blade Associations. I've heard countless times that you're the dog of the Northern Blade Association, stop it and let her go. I can't do that, even if you are a martial master. The word retreat doesn't exist in our law enforcement squad's dictionary. My pressure points. I'm going to hit you for real next time. Law enforcement squad, kill that bastard. Seriously. Why do these guys keep acting up while relying on nothing but their numbers? This cocky bastard. Die. Bamboo leaf fist. Celestial palm. Bodhisattva palm. If my memories serve me right, those are all Shaolin's supreme techniques. Bastard. Ligorous Dirapalin. That's undoubtedly the supreme indestructible palm. Is he really a martial master who has learned all the 72 supreme techniques of Shaolin? Are you all right? Yes. Listen carefully because I'm only going to say this once. Sound transmission. Order all members of the law enforcement squad to retreat now, and let this matter go immediately, if you refuse to listen to my words. I'll make you experience pain unlike anything you've gone through before, do you understand? All right, then. Damn, so did I overdo it? Ahahaha, well, I think we should leave it at that and start cleaning up the store now. The sky was clear. And after the cleanup was done, inside the neutrality pavilion. Although it was awkward, all the awkward youths were sitting at the same table. So, I suggest we sit together to eliminate any pent-up resentment. I'm speechless, there should be a limit on how much you look down on others. How can you laugh after making a fool out of us like this? That's right, young master, your joke went too far, you pretended to be an amateur, but the amount of inner energy you possessed was incredible. True, he was so cool. My apologies. Due to unavoidable circumstances, I had no choice but to lie about my identity. I hope you don't resent me too much. However, it is true that I am an amateur to Murim, as this is my first time coming to Murim. I hope you will find it in your gracious heart to forgive me for lying to you. Young Master Wen. Do you have a question for me? I don't want to be tied to what happened in the past and break a new relationship. However, wouldn't it be better if you told us about your unavoidable circumstances, so that everyone would feel less betrayed? What is your true identity? Well, to be honest, it isn't something I can recklessly talk about. But I understand, as young Master Namgung said, fate has brought us together like this, so I won't hide it from you. I have inherited the mantras of Venerable Huineng, the Sixth Patriarch of Shaolin Temple. Pardon. Humph, you are the best at making things up, ha ha ha. However, it's not like he's completely wrong. That's impossible, I can't understand this. Excuse me. You know, Venerable Huineng was a man from the period of the Tang dynasty, how can you inherit his mantra? Are you saying you've become an immortal? That's right, this is utter nonsense. What now? I don't think your lie is working. I understand, my explanation wasn't clear enough, of course, I haven't met him in person. I was born and raised on Mount Tai. One day, in a deserted cave, I happened to find his traces in scriptures. I went to the cave every single day after that. It wasn't easy for me to understand the texts, but after many years, although lacking, I was able to carry on his legacy. I see, since I saw him do it in person, I can't help but believe him. Seriously, you have truly gained an incredible lucky encounter. Anyway, I would greatly appreciate it if you can forgive me for unintentionally deceiving you. That's absurd. If this isn't a blessing for the Orthodox sects in Murim, what is? It's us who have to be careful about the way we treat you from now on, young master. Careful, what do you mean by that? One of the most important things in Miram is seniority. As someone who has Shaolin's divine existence as his master, how dare we treat you carelessly? Don't everyone think so? You are right. Now, let's raise our glasses. Damn it, why am I drinking with these bastards? Hey, relax, what are you so upset about? Get lost if you're going to ruin the mood, and you also know what will happen if you carelessly run your mouth, right? He's using the yin-yang cultivation technique, which separates thoughts and actions. To think he could casually perform such a transcendent technique. Great warrior Wu, yes. There won't be any other mishaps after this, right? Of course, I assure you there won't be any, sir. Then, I think it's best for you to go now. Great warrior Wu, you still need to treat your injuries. Yes, thank you so much for your concern. You couldn't find a place to stay. This is great, since we already left our equipment in the inn next door. Let's stay together. Phew. I try to live a quiet life, but the world isn't in my favor. Such is the life of the strong. I owe you a lot this time, Huineng. It's nothing worth mentioning. What a hectic day. Hey, Heaven Destroyer, come to your senses. You. This bastard is. No way, you hairy old man, great warrior. The guy I saw on the snowy mountain the other day, who would have thought that nuisance, would follow me all the way here. Great warrior, please accept me. Whoa. My ears are gonna burst, you bastard. Ha, you really followed me all the way here. I'm already dead once, because you saved me. I will devote my whole life to you, great warrior. What a hopeless bastard. So what, at this point, just take him in as your subordinate. A subordinate, however, if I bring that fool with me, it will draw too much attention, a place nobody can see. Fine, I will accept you as my subordinate. Mount Tai mysterious little peak. What's with the sound that I've been hearing since earlier? What's with that bastard? I finally found it. Fine, I will accept you as my subordinate, great warrior. However, with your current skills, you are nothing but a burden to me, so go to the place I tell you right now and improve your skills, the place you tell me to go right now. This lowly one is Azure-faced Demon King Ha Gunpyo. Following the order of his lordship, I've come to greet my masters in Mount Tai. Who are your masters? This is a place no one should know about, so how could this bear-like bastard? What in the world are you doing, young master? Please concentrate on the flow. The flow of energy is like a wave, so you just have to follow it without going against it. Stop, you did great, sir, your control of inner chi has gotten better. Seriously, what's the point of doing such basic training, Sir Heavenly Demon? The basics are important. By the way, Heaven Destroyer, have you decided on what you're going to do from now on? Who knows, I'm not sure about it yet. Humph, I want you to hone my martial arts, but your body is simply too weak. Since you haven't made any plans yet, why don't you let me design it for you? In your dreams. What, even if I don't have any big plans, I'll do whatever my heart tells me to do. I don't want to give anything up again, you know. Alright, don't give it up, then. It's not bad to live in the world and achieve everything you want to, sir. If you look at the dark side of life, what seems to be disturbed in the eyes, is also flowing according to the order. Don't waste your life on vain obsession and vanity. That would follow the providence of the universe that gave you this power. How come it feels like I'm living with a bully and a stiff old man? That's enough, both of you stop. I am the one to decide how I live my life anyway. More importantly, it seems that only the martial arts part of your memories have been transferred as they are, while the rest of your memories are nowhere to be found, as if someone had intentionally messed it up. What should I do for it to become whole again? It will happen naturally when your inner chi and state become more mature. For example, even if you only have 600 years worth of inner chi, not only will you be able to unite us completely, but you will also be able to do all sorts of tricks. Tricks, that's right. If you are killed by death feigning grand technique before we go to unification, we'll temporarily be able to act in your stead, and in the state of perfect unity. We will be able to free ourselves from you. And at that time, I'm going to possess your body. Free, you say? That's right, it means we can go anywhere, to the underworld, or into another body. Free. Grandfather. Grandfather. I am Yunwen, why can't you recognize me? After you left, I've been through so much, but what bothered me most was how much I missed you, grandfather. Don't be sad, Yunwen, you aren't alone anymore, right? You have a different path to go, that's why you must not return the pain you suffered to the world. Please don't become a demon driven by revenge, and become a strong person, Yunwen. Mark my words, grandfather. Please don't go. Grandfather, wake up, heavenly demon scribe, heaven destroyer. Huff, huff. Heaven destroyer, you all right, sir? What kind of dream did you have that made you suffer so much? Damn, it's nothing. I woke up thanks to you, thanks, heavenly demon. Why don't you save that word until later, what? Punk, someone's coming into this room right now. Who in the world would come here this late? Is it an assassin sent by the Northern Blade Association? Ha Gunpyo should have gone to Mount Tai already. Judging from the footsteps, it's a girl. What? Who? Lady, what in the world did you come here for? Young master, from the moment that I saw you, I already felt that we're destined to be together. I feel like I'm going to lose you if I don't muster up the courage. Pardon. Isn't this a good thing? You can't do this, sir. Namo Amitabha. You're so handsome and charismatic. Lady, we're both going to be in trouble if you keep acting like this, so please stop and go back. Please let me go. Ah, I'm so sorry. Young master, how can you be so cold? Do you hate me? That isn't it. To an amateur like me who has just entered Murim, you are way above league. I'll accept your gestures with a grateful heart. That's true, you must have come to Murim with great ambition. I understand, I will just go back for today. Thank you so much for your understanding, Lady Namgung. However, even though I'm taking a step back this time, I will not give up on you, young master. Ah, yes, This simpleton, haven't you heard of this saying that heroes like women? No, you did a great job, sir. Damn, all sorts of shit are happening. What's this? Even after acting like that, are you trying to go to her room right now? Stop speaking nonsense, heavenly demon. I'm having a lot on my mind, so let's go outside and get some fresh air. It looks like you are handling the heavenly demon flying technique quite well, but where are you going? Living however you please is nice, but aren't you going to sleep? I've heard something from the twin nose, realm scans. Seeing my grandfather in my dream reminded me of someone I should meet. Ah, come to think of it, yeah, I didn't just come to Kaifeng to have fun, you know. How imposing. Guandi Temple, what, did you come here to pay your respect or something? No, according to the twin nose, the beggar gang's HQ is in this place. In the beggar gang, the number of knots on the waist indicates identity. There are 2 knots on their waists. They should be informants of the beggar gang. The information I heard from Namgung Hyokuryun is quite useful. Who are you? What business do you have here? Haha, my name is Wen Yun. I came here to see the former leader of the beggar gang, Sir Pengchen Ho. Wen Yun. Are you perhaps the jade-faced divine dragon great warrior Wen Yun? Jade-faced, divine dragon, I don't know when I got that nickname that I didn't know about, but it's true that I am Wen Yun. Aren't you the one who had a clash with the Northern Blade Association yesterday at the Neutrality Pavilion? That's me. As expected, they said the beggar gang has eyes and ears all over Murim. White, they really know everything. For now, please follow us, we will guide you. Beggar gang's HQ reception room. Hello, young Master Wen, please forgive us for the rudeness we showed at the entrance. 3 knots, he must hold quite the position in the sect. Not at all. By the way, may I ask what business you have with our grand sect leader? Can you show this to him? Then he should know why I came here. I understand. Then please wait a moment, I will inform the grand sect leader immediately. Excuse me, by the way, do you need anything? You seem to do me a favor without asking anything. May I ask the reason why? Our beggar gang and the Northern Blade Association can be considered enemies in Kaifeng. It's so refreshing to hear how you humiliated those bastards, young master. Although I don't know what kind of connection you have with our grand sect leader, we are also interested in what you will do, young master. That's why you don't have to feel indebted to me. I see, then, I will come back. Please make yourself at home. At any rate. It may not be flashy, but the structure of their HQ is excellent. Unlike their appearance, the beggar gang is a force to be reckoned with. Looks like there's a steep price to pay if I look down on them as mere beggars. Young master. Are you the one who brought this token here? That's an incredible amount of knots. Is young master the one who brought this token here? Yes, that's correct. This lowly subject Pengchen Ho greets your majesty, the emperor. Please forgive your lowly subject for his disloyalty. What is going on? From now on, I will risk my life to support you, Your Majesty, Beggar King, Peng Chinho, Beggar Gang Previous Gang Leader Grand Gang Leader. As expected. Please go to Kaifeng to meet with the Grand Gang Leader, you will need to use the Emperor's token again. Don't be sad, Yunwen, you aren't alone now, aren't you? Seriously, grandfather, I can't hold a candle to you. Are Huino and Huan No doing alright? I bet they are, although it's been quite a while since I last saw them. Your Majesty, please speak comfortably with me. No, I'm more comfortable like this. What's more, I'm no longer the Emperor, so you don't have to be so courteous with me. Then this lowly subject will do as you said, Your Majesty. My lord, although I and the Twin Nose are the only forces His Majesty Taizu Emperor planted in Jianghu, whenever you order us, we will do our best to support you. No, Beggar Peng, I no longer wish to be involved in politics. Uncle is now this era's hero. I have no intention of engaging in a family quarrel again, so please don't say such a thing. I understand. In that case, what are you planning to do from now on, my lord? Even though I'm no longer the emperor, I can't live a miserable life. That's why I'm thinking of reigning Jianghu as its emperor. If the Beggar Gang, led by Beggar King, and the Twin Nose join forces, most of the sects in Jianghu won't even be able to put up a proper fight. It's not impossible to get the big forces to surrender first, right? What do you think? Beggar Peng, will you be able to cause a bloodbath for my sake? You want to cause a bloodbath? That's right. Our Beggar Gang isn't even affiliated with the 9 Sects Alliance, the 9 Orthodox Alliances. Do you know why? I don't know. It was to maintain our gang's independent system, even though our gang exists everywhere in Jianghu. Great power and determination are required if the gang members want to throw themselves into the fire pit and follow my order. However, everything we do is for the sake of the heavens order. If you order it, even if it's wrong, we will carry it out with no questions asked. As expected, my grandfather truly had loyal subordinates. He could have simply brushed it off as a rude request from a little boy, yet he remained faithful despite being the grand leader of such a strong force like the Beggar Gang. The longer I get to know him, the more I understand how incredible grandfather was. I'm sorry, Beggar King, it was simply a joke. Ha ha ha, oh my, did this old man commit disrespect without knowing it was a joke? Ha ha ha, what disrespect, just your words alone gave me so much confidence. When the time comes when I need your help later, will you listen to my request again? Of course. By the way, my lord, your name is already well known all over Kaifeng. I heard that you use Shaolin martial arts. May I ask what happened? It's too long to explain, so please hear it from the Twin Nose later. By the way, are you attending the Righteous Path Grand Banquet? My disciple will be participating. Realm scans, come if you are going. I will go and watch too, my lord. I'll see you later then. Ah, my lord, please wait a moment. Please follow me, I want to show you something. What an incredible place, Kyarg, they have collected a lot. They're weapons that make your heart shudder just by looking at them. These are all famous weapons from the Han era. This is indeed an amazing armory, but how much further do we have to go? Now, we're here. I kept what His Majesty Taizu Emperor had acquired. I think it's time for these swords to find their rightful owner. Wait, that is, oh, Amitabha. Why are they making such a fuss? There's something strange about these swords, but... My lord, which one will you pick? Please pick whatever you like. What I like, huh? Tell him you will choose the dark sword. No, sir, please pick the white sword next to you. Beggar Peng, can't I take them both? Beggar Peng, can't I take them both? Ha 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 ha, why not? They are yours anyway, please take them. TSK, even his greed knows no bounds. Amitabha, even one is too much. Why are you making such a fuss over these swords? Beggar Peng, do you know anything about the origin of these swords? Yes, of course, as far as I know. The dark sword is the heavenly demonic sword, while the white sword is the Ganjiang sword. Heavenly demonic sword, so the reason you made such a fuss was because it was your sword, so what, can't I do that? Well, aside from the heavenly demonic sword, this is the Ganjiang sword. The Ganjiang sword. It is said to have been made by a master during the Warring States era, and it is also known as the Emperor's sword. The Emperor's sword, huh? Genuine in. Where did you go, young Master Wen? Haha, I was feeling a little bit stuffy, so I went out for a walk. Whoa, young master, what are those? I didn't see any of those swords last night. Ah, I picked them up by accident, they are nothing special. Nothing special, they look like treasured swords though. Hyakryun, it's almost time for the grand tournament, we should get going. Young Master Wen, let's go together. Venerable Hegong of Shaolin said he would also attend the grand tournament. Young Xian. Anyway, you're really amazing, to think that you have already earned the title of Jade-Faced Divine Dragon. Your fame has already spread all over Kaifeng, a lot of people will probably be watching you during the Orthodox Path's grand tournament, young master. To think so highly of an insignificant man like me, I'm truly grateful. There is nothing insignificant about you, haha, young master. I keep getting the feeling that something is wrong, thank you, lady. Anyway, what a magnificent pavilion. To think I can see it from so far away. Northern Blade Association, the leading force of Jiangbei, both in name and in reality. And the largest of the Orthodox Path's Great Four, which includes the Southern Blade Coalition, the 5-Clan League, and the 9 Orthodox Alliance. 3 executives report directly to the association leader. Under them are the Guard Hall, the Demonic Sword Hall, the Blood Sword Hall, and Heavenly Sword Hall. Just below those 4 are the Advisor, the General Officer, and the Inspector. The Iron Brigade is under the direct command of the General Officer, the Mandate Squad, the Killing Shadow Squad, and the Flying Hero Squad are under the direct command of the Inspector. In total, the number of people exceeds 5,000, with the exception of the Beggars Gang. It's the strongest and largest force. The current Northern Blade Association is very aggressive, but what I'm most worried about is the Demonic Sword Hall and the Blood Sword Hall. Demonic Sword, Blood Sword, they don't sound like the names an Orthodox faction should use, right? That's right. They were originally the most famous assassins of the Dark Path, and were later recruited by the Northern Blade Association. However, their cruel nature didn't change after they joined the Northern Blade Association. Our 5-Clan League and the Southern Blade Coalition have expressed our concerns about them, but the Northern Blade Association just brushed us aside. As a result, our 5-Clan League and the Northern Blade Association have never been on good terms. Former Dark Path members within the Northern Blade Association are suppressing the Dark Path. That's somewhat contradictory. Anyway, what a huge pavilion, it must have cost a lot of money. Rumor has it that it cost 100,000 gold taels, can you believe that? 100,000, where did they get that kind of money? The primary source of income for the Northern Blade Association lies in its delivery business. They also run inns, liquor stores, pawn shops, etc. The Dark Path must have become a thorn in their side, since most of these businesses were run by the Dark Path sects. I see, so getting rid of the Dark Path, and monopolizing those revenues would definitely bring them a tremendous amount of money. Out of the way. Damn, that sound was filled with inner chi. Who on earth is that person? Young Master. Young Master, it's dangerous. Young Master Wen. Hey, are you going to fight a horse? Isn't it annoying, that recklessness, I mean. You're going to get hit, young master. Seriously, can that horse fly? Pohaha, young master, weren't you just acting cool for nothing? That, young master, are you okay? How pathetic, why were you trying to act cool? That person was unbelievable. That level of horsemanship is rare even in the military. I never thought I would see horsemanship like that in the Jianghu, where people are less familiar with horses. What's more, the rider just now was a girl. Is that line for people going to the grand tournament? I think so. Lai, after inviting us here, how long will we have to wait? Haimi, you must learn to be patient. Young Master Namgung, I don't think that's necessary. Pardon. Great Warrior Wu. No way, why is that son of a bitch here? Hurry up and get over here, now. Hello, I should have gone to greet you, damn it. So he came to the grand tournament with the brats from the 5-Clans League. Great Warrior, will you help us? Our time is too precious for us to spend it waiting in line. You will help us, right, Great Warrior Wu, right? Of course, we're no strangers, please follow me. Haha, Great Warrior Wu, sorry for always troubling you, not at all, awesome. Waterfront Pavilion, please feel free to stay here. Is that him? He's just a kid. Both the Mandate Squad and Wu Haianqing must be out of their minds, to think that they would be humiliated by a mere brat. Is that punk the Jade-Faced Divine Dragon? Association leader, why are you here? He's got guts. I can't believe he dared to come here after causing such a scene. The Mandate Squad had half of their members beaten up and had to compensate the inn. They even lost the daughter of the Demon King clan leader, Sol Jungik. The Heaven Destroyer has already caused us a lot of damage. Because of that bastard, the people of Jianghu have begun to look down on our Northern Blade Association. We can't forgive him. Bring him to me quietly, he must pay. For bringing shame to our Northern Blade Association. What a huge crowd, are they all members of the Orthodox Path? We are holding this meeting at the Northern Blade Association today to discuss two things. Sochinak, Northern Blade Association's advisor, three-eyed heavenly head. The first is to destroy the forces that threaten the welfare of Muram. The second is to recruit talents to fill this crucial role. Before the demonic path grows stronger and causes chaos in Muram again, on behalf of the Northern Blade Association, I suggest that we take care of them first. He's suggesting that we destroy the demonic path syndicate. Did they really gather so many people from the Orthodox sects to talk about something like that? Who is that guy? He's the advisor of the Northern Blade Association. I see, but isn't he too obvious about their goal? Yes. Still, no one will be able to object without careful consideration. I'm sure they have already gained the support of some of the sects. Their proposal at this point is nothing more than a formal endorsement. If there's one variable, it's how the rest of the major forces in the Orthodox path will react. All of Muram, please consider our proposal carefully. Subjugate the demonic path, subjugate the demonic path. What a well-written script. Aren't those people cheering for members of the Northern Blade Association? This is ridiculous. The atmosphere changed completely. That person is Shaolin's commandment overseer, Venerable Hegong. Huineng, so he was your grand disciple? Ho, that seems to be the case. Hegong, commandment overseer. I am Hegong from Shaolin. Shaolin's representative. What he says is no different from the will of the Nine Orthodox Alliance. Thank you for such a great proposal, representative of the Northern Blade Association. However, this old man disagrees with it. This old man thinks differently. I will not deny that the Northern Blade Association's proposal shows their devotion to the well-being of Muram, but everything follows the laws of nature. There's no need to provoke the demonic path's members who are busy taking care of themselves. The Muram is at peace when the demonic path and the orthodox path are equal. Even during the darkest moments of Muram, when the heavenly demon was the ruler, even though those people's generosity was at the minimum, didn't the orthodox path manage to survive thanks to it? The same applied to the members of the demonic path. What's more, as we claim to be members of the orthodox path, there's no way we would commit such foolishness, right? That's why our members from Shaolin and the Nine Orthodox Alliance are opposed to the proposal of the Northern Blade Association. No way. To think the Nine Orthodox Alliance has officially expressed its opposition, this is truly unexpected. Amitabha, the power of Shaolin is still alive. That bastard knows how great I am. Hey, heavenly demon, what's with you? Ruled over Muram, were you a leader or something? Didn't you say you were lonely? But the world simply couldn't leave me alone. Cuckoo, just thinking about my numerous followers at that time. Anyway, just say the words, I can introduce you to them at any time. The members of the Heavenly Demonic Cult, I mean. Heavenly Demonic Cult, my ass, they're all probably already dead, you idiot. Ah, is that so? Damn it. I thought only our 5 clans league would oppose it. In that case, only the Southern Blade Coalition is left. I remember you saying that the relationship between the Southern Blade Coalition and the Northern Blade Association isn't too good though. Yes, that's correct. Then, what will happen if the Southern Blade Coalition oppose the Northern Blade Association's proposal too? The leaders of each sect will probably gather for a consensus. Since many of the sects have already been won over, it will eventually go according to what the Northern Blade Association wants, but the fact that 3 of the 4 major forces of the Orthodox path are expressing opposition is likely to have significant implications. As Namgung Hyokryun said, the 5 Clans League also rejected the Northern Blade Association's proposal. Peng Hao, Hebei Peng Family Patriarch Destruction Divine Fist. Now all that's left is the Southern Blade Coalition. If even they oppose it, even if the Northern Blade Association wins the consensus, it'll simply become a decision with no justification. Furthermore, the position of the Northern Blade Association within the Orthodox Path's 4 main forces will surely be shaken. Therefore, the attention of all the members of the Orthodox Path gathered at the Grand Conference was focused on the Southern Blade Coalition's representative. That person looks quite strong. Oppose the Northern Blade Association's proposal, Gu Ryingjin, Southern Blade Coalition's Grand Elder Heavenly Seal Illusion Blade. As expected. Whisper, isn't this different from what we had talked about? I know. But please don't misunderstand, my objection is just a personal opinion. The opinion of our Southern Blade Coalition as a whole is in favor of the Northern Blade Association's proposal. The Southern Blade Coalition will join the Northern Blade Association for a great cause, subjugate the demonic path, subjugate the demonic path. Is that enough? TSK, that bastard, he just scared me for no reason. What's he talking about? He's personally against the proposal, yet the Southern Blade Coalition as a whole is in favor of it. It doesn't make sense at all. To think the Southern Blade Coalition would agree with the Northern Blade Association's proposal. One is smiling and the other is crying, huh? Young Master Namgung, is the conference going to end like this? And here I was thinking there would be something special about Miram's conference. What do you mean? For example, you spar with someone who disagrees with your opinion. Why isn't there something like that? Ha ha ha, not all martial artists in Miram are that ruthless. If that's what you had in mind, you must be extremely disappointed right now. What a load of nonsense. I agree with you, Heaven Destroyer, that punk doesn't even know the law of the survival of the fittest. After hearing you say that, I think I made a mistake in thinking like that. Even if you say so. You must already be instinctively feeling the absolute rule of Miram. The strong survive, the weak die, the weak are prey to the strong. Survival of the fittest. I will teach you everything and make you my successor, Heaven Destroyer. Sir Heavenly Demon, you must be having blasphemous thoughts again, right? Then, where will the orthodox path go from here? Aren't the four great forces' opinions split into two? Will depend on the results off vote by each representative of the orthodox path's sects tonight. Depending on the result, whether or not the demonic path will be subjugated will be decided. Who among you is the jade-faced divine dragon? It's me. May I ask what's going on? It's those bastards from the Northern Blade Association, huh? The association leader has called for you, please come with us. I've never even heard of such a strange request. I don't think it's polite to not even tell us the reason. Since you aren't related to this, please step aside, it's the association leader's order. This cocky bast, I'm fine. We all know that the representatives of each sect will soon gather and vote, but this must be a pretty urgent matter, isn't it? Even if it wasn't the case, since you've come rushing like this, I guess I have no other choice but to be dragged away. What, this bastard, are you mocking us? What a rare young man, are you spouting that nonsense despite knowing where we are? Is there anyone who came here without knowing what this place is? It looks like you are in the middle of your conversation. My apologies for intruding, but I am in a rush, so please give me your understanding. That person is Venerable Hegong. I came here in a hurry as I didn't have much time due to the upcoming voting. I heard that my Grand Marshal Uncle is here, who is the person who has inherited the mantras of Venerable Huineng. What do you mean? Grand Marshal Uncle? Yes, according to the rumors, the origins of your martial arts came from that of the Sixth Patriarch Huineng, the great warrior. If that is true, you would be our Grand Marshal Uncle. I see, why didn't I think of that? Venerable Huineng is the founder of Shaolin, and since young Master Wen Yun is no different from his direct disciple, he may be recognized as the person with the highest position in Shaolin. However, if it turns out that you used the Sixth Patriarch's name to gain a false reputation, that would be considered an insult to Shaolin as a whole. If so, I can't let this matter off lightly. What incredible pressure. That punk is quite strong, huh? To think he would give off such crude energy. Namo Amitabha. Haha, how can I prove it to you? Will you believe me if I show you my martial arts right here? Ho ho ho, of course, I'd love to see that. However, I have other obligations right now, so I only stopped by to give my greetings. Will it be possible for you to show your martial arts at our main temple later? Of course. Then please visit our main temple at any time. He could become the person with the highest position in Shaolin. Who the hell is this bastard? Although the dispute with the Northern Blade Association has been settled thanks to Venerable Hegong, it seems like those bastards are still holding a grudge over the Mandate Squad's incident. Even if that's the case, what can they do? I know that you're strong, but you have to be careful since this is still the Northern Blade Association's territory. And to be honest, we were the ones to initiate the incident with the Mandate Squad. If anything happens to you, our hearts won't be at peace either. I see. I shall keep that in mind, please don't worry too much. On the way back to their lodgings, the Heaven Destroyer was deep in thought. The forces that took power and lead history were not necessarily considered righteous, however, the measure of value could vary depending on the perspective. Given that context, the Heaven Destroyer did not hate or resent his uncle. Since he lacked both ability and strength, his uncle shoved him aside. In a way, it was just nature taking its course. If his uncle had been tyrannical, his position would have changed, but the uncle he knew wasn't that foolish. When the Heaven Destroyer found himself able to think calmly about his uncle, he suddenly came to a realization: young Master Wen. Jingnan Emperor Yunwen, Heavenly Demonic Scribe Heaven Destroyer, Jade-Faced Divine Dragon Wen Yun. Without being biased toward anything, there's a strange sense of balance among the three identities present in him. On the other hand, the current Miram is out of balance. That would be following the providence of the universe that gave you this power, sir. In the world of Miram, perhaps this strange balance is the path he should take. Waterfront Pavilion. I'm bored. When will the voting results come out? What exquisite body lightning art. This is the center of the Northern Blade Association though. Who the hell is that bastard? Let's chase after him. Judging from how he cleverly moves under the shade, this guy is truly not ordinary. He must at least be stronger than Wu Haiancheng. Divine Sword Pavilion. A 9-story pavilion that stands tall in the heart of the Northern Blade Association. Its name is Divine Sword Pavilion. In Miram, there were only two people who used the Divine Sword nickname. One is the current 5 Clans League leader, Azure Heaven Divine Sword, Namgung Hui. And the other is the owner of the Divine Sword Pavilion, the leader of the Northern Blade Association. Supreme Divine Swords Dugu Henshin. He was the youngest among the 4 great forces leaders of the Orthodox path, and some Miram people called him the Sword King. Of course, like father, like son is father, the former leader of the Northern Blade Association, Hidden Dragon Emperor Dugu Zhen, was also an unrivaled powerhouse. After handing over the association leader's position to Dugu Henshin, Dugu Zhen suddenly disappeared, and rumor has it that the Hidden Dragon Emperor, Dugu Zhen, is somewhere teaching Dugu Henshin's son, his grandson, the Heavenly Dragon Ascending Sword, Dugu Wu. Regardless of that, Dugu Henshin had complete control over the Northern Blade Association as its leader. He went inside that building. Waterfire Abode, an abode, that's a pretty cool building. What's more, dozens of people are lying in ambush around the building, all of them are at the master level. They must be protecting the person inside that building, right? If not, they are imprisoning that person. Whatever the case, I'm dying of curiosity. I want to know who is inside. But what should I do? If I make a mistake and get caught, I might be mistaken for an intruder. Heavenly Demon, what should I do to get inside that building without being detected? Do you perhaps have any amazing skills for that? Why, aren't you using it already? Are you talking about the Heavenly Demonic Hidden Art? But won't I be caught by experts at that level? Bratm, are you looking down on my skills? Just use your inner chi and bring the Heavenly Demonic Hidden Art to the extreme. Show off. Bring the Heavenly Demonic Hidden Art to the extreme, is this it? After the Heaven Destroyer ventured into Jianghu, this was the first time the Heavenly Demonic Hidden Art was brought to the extreme. The Heavenly Demonic Hidden Art, in which he exerted over 300 years of his inner chi, allowed him to pass through any place as long as there was a small gap, and pass by any person without being detected, even if they had both of their eyes open. Even if his opponent was a person with strong inner chi, all he could do was feel the energy. Why is the wind blowing all of a sudden? As expected, that punk had business here. Huanza. Yes, my lady. About that, how did it go? My lady, I'm sorry for telling you this isn't like you, Huanza. Why are you beating around the bush? Please tell me everything without hiding anything. He is a playboy who is incredibly obsessed with women and will readily assault and murder them, and there are many people in the nearby villages who resent him. As rumored, the young Southern Blade Coalition leader is a scumbag, huh? My lady, what do you plan to do now? What else can I do? They may call it a political marriage for the sake of an alliance with the Southern Blade Coalition, but this is no different from being sold by my father. What's more, for my marriage partner to be such a scumbag. Father, does that mean that lady is the daughter of the Northern Blade Association leader? So that's why he made such a nonsense remark back then, to think the Southern Blade Coalition and the Northern Blade Association had formed an alliance on the pretext of marriage. From the sound of it, her marriage partner is quite the piece of trash. For his ambition, the Northern Blade Association leader is willing to marry his daughter off to that kind of trash. What a cold-blooded guy. I would refuse it if I were you, my lady. Will you help me if I want to run away from home? There's no need to ask, my lady, my John is to protect you, so of course, I will always be by your side. Thank you, Huanza, you may leave now, I want to be alone today. Yes, my lady. I think I can understand her helplessness, because I was like that, too. While drifting aimlessly in a whirlwind of fate. All I could do was to cry, and trying my best to hang by the threads. Fortunately, I was saved by the lucky encounter left behind by my grandfather. Shall I try to become one? The thread, that is, if only my older brother was here at times like these. Who are you? I can't move my body. Young lady, I'm not here to hurt you. My name is Jade-Faced Divine Dragon Wenyun. While tracking a night wanderer, I ended up here by chance. Jade-Faced Divine Dragon, Wenyun. After hearing about your situation by accident, I wanted to help you, young lady. I will now release your pressure points. Can you promise not to scream? Since your pressure points have been locked, you can't express yourself, huh? Whoa. He's fast. Should I have taken that slap? You said your name was Wenyun, right? Do you know what you are doing right now? I apologize for being a little extreme, but I was being serious when I said I wanted to help you. And, it'd be better if you adjusted your clothes. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like she has any intention of yelling. So, how will you help me? How, you ask? I don't know, I can just do whatever you want. Are you going to do whatever I ask then, young master? Yes, just say the words, I'll do anything for you. Who on earth is this guy to suddenly show up and say he wanted to help a complete stranger like me? Seeing how he safely infiltrated the water-fire abode, it doesn't seem like he's an ordinary person. I wonder if I can trust someone like him. What's so funny? Until just a little while ago, I was hanging on threads. It was kind of funny to see myself contemplating when a rope suddenly fell in front of me. Threads, rope. Whether it's a robust rope or a flimsy thread, let's slowly put it to the test. My name is Dugu Zwalen. If you can take me out of the Northern Blade Association, I will consider you my benefactor for life, young master. I understand, please change into comfortable clothes, let's leave right now. No, I can't leave now, please come back at this time tomorrow. What, at this time tomorrow? Meanwhile at that time, something that the Heaven Destroyer had not expected was happening. Waterfront Pavilion. Young master. Is he still not back? We definitely returned to the pavilion together though. Young master, I came by to check every 15 minutes, but he's nowhere to be seen. Don't tell me. Oroboni. Are you serious? Damn, I should have been more careful. Those bastards from the Northern Blade Association clearly showed their hostility. To think I'd failed to notice those bastards weren't the type to back off so easily. What a blunder. Hyakryun, is there something that you can think of? Something bad may have happened to young Master Yun. We have to inform the Five Clans League of this news right now. The sudden disappearance of Wenyun, the jade-faced divine dragon. Namgung Hyakryun immediately reported this to the masters of the Five Clans League. And the news was also delivered to the Nine Orthodox Alliance. Ho, I thought that would happen, to think they would act so openly on my watch. If it is true that that young man inherited Grand Master Huineng's mantra, most people within the Northern Blade Association will be able to handle this. Still, the fact that he has gone missing means that the Northern Blade Association leader may have been directly involved in this matter. What should we do? Let's just keep our eyes on the situation for now. What? Something like that happened. Yes, we had a small dispute with the Northern Blade Association's mandate squad leader back at the inn. Then this young master called Wenyun may have fallen victim to the Northern Blade Association's conspiracy. What are you talking about? Who fell victim to whom? Tell me everything in detail, Grand Gang Leader. What, the Grand Gang Leader is here, Northern Blade Association Leader Supreme Divine Sword, Dugu Henshin. That old man has never shown his face since my father went into retirement, so why did he suddenly come here? Out of the way. Even if it's the Grand Gang leader, why is the association leader in such a rush? You don't really know anything, huh? The Grand Gang leader and the previous association leader, the Hidden Dragon Emperor, are best friends who share a special relationship. Even in terms of position, he is like a Grand Senior of Miram, so it's only natural for our association leader to rush out barefooted. Divine Sword Pavilion Virtuous Hall. Grand Gang leader, please calm down, we're currently searching the entire Northern Blade Association. Is the Northern Blade Association as wide as Kaifeng or Huguang Province? How is it possible that 15,000 warrior can't find a single person? I'm telling you, if something were to happen to that person, even if I have to mobilize all of our 100,000 beggars, not a single blade of grass or tile will be left behind in the Northern Blade Association. That person. Who in the world is that bastard for the Grand Gang leader to refer to him as that person? And, Venerable Hegong, he probably knows that I called him. Even though the circumstances definitely raise suspicion, why isn't he saying anything? There is a rumor that bastard inherited Grandmaster Huineng's mantras. If it's the truth, shouldn't Shaolin make a fuss about it by now? Shaolin was directly opposed to the conquest of the demonic path, or, if he wants to use this incident as an excuse to not have to participate in the conquest of the demonic path, Venerable Hegong, I can't let my guard down around someone like him. Seriously, who the hell is that bastard Wenyun to cause so much trouble? This bastard Dugu Henshin has always been on his high horse. Hey, but look at him now. This Peng bastard, what are you laughing at? Did something great happen? Huh, did your father teach you to be like this? No, my apologies, elder. Waterfront Pavilion. Please come back at this time tomorrow. Come back tomorrow? Seriously, I'm speechless. She won't set me up, right? Hey Heaven Destroyer, are you seriously going to do as she says? Why, can I not? Could it be that you've fallen for her? Don't you find it strange that she entrusted her problem to you, whom she has just met for the first time? Well, heavenly demon, you may not understand her, but I thought that you would at least understand me. What's more, I don't want to think that those eyes lied to me. You fool, she may treat you as an enemy in the future. Love is nothing, it's all pointless. Humph, it's none of your business, heavenly demon. This is why young bastards aren't trustworthy. There is no time to waste to make my name known again in Miram though. Still, why are those people moving around and making such a fuss? Excuse me, did something happen? About that. A first-level emergency order was issued within the association because of one person. They say he suddenly went missing. We need to find him, but seriously, we don't even know his face. It must have been hard on you. Do you know his name? About that, Jade-Faced Divine Dragon, or something like that. Advisor, there aren't any updates yet, unfortunately, yes. Do you truly think it's unfortunate? Look, Elder Peng, aren't your words too harsh? What do you mean? Did I say anything wrong? From what I heard, the Northern Blade Association suffered utter humiliation by the Jade-Faced Divine Dragon, considering how he suddenly disappeared in the middle of the Northern Blade Association's courtyard. Isn't it obvious what happened? Are you done talking? Can't you shut up? Is it time to be fighting? Association leader, the Jade-Faced Divine Dragon, Great Warrior Wenyun is coming. What? Where is he? I mean, what in the world is going on here? My lord. You are safe. The Grand Gang leader just called that brat my lord. Ahem, please stand up. Yes. Grand Gang leader Peng Chenho is one of the greatest elders of this era's Miram, both in name and reality. And that very Grand Gang leader just got on his knees. What on earth is that man's identity? Beggar Peng, everyone is suspicious right now, please do something. Right, young Master Wen, do you know how surprised I was when you suddenly disappeared, so much that my tongue slipped calling you my lord? Haha, that can happen, the Grand Gang leader, you have always treated me like your own grandson. That's right, brat, I was so worried about you. His tongue slipped. My foolishness has caused the honorable members of the Miram Alliance to worry. For that, I sincerely apologize. In particular, no words can express how ashamed I am. Association leader, no, it wasn't that big of a deal. So, what do you think if we put this commotion aside, and move to a different location? Now please take a glass from me, Great Warrior Wen. Yes. Kyarg Asami. What? His tongue slipped, this old fox, who is going to believe that? This bastard, what is his real identity? Where did this guy suddenly come from? Jade-Faced Divine Dragon Wenyun, I'm going to thoroughly investigate you. The banquet started with Dugu Henshin as its host was held in a friendly manner, yet there were two people who were uncomfortable as if they were sitting on cushions made of thorns. Why am I here? Damn it, why did they give me the seat of honor? Thanks to the words my lord of the Beggar King Pengchenho Grand Gang, leader of the Beggar Gang, one of the biggest forces of Jianghu. And these two were invited to a banquet hall, together with the master-level figures of each sect. Naturally, all attention was focused on the Heaven Destroyer, but he calmly fended their gazes off. At this rate, there's going to be a hole in my face. What kind of background does this bastard have, for the Beggar King Pengchenho to call him my lord? Ah, you said that you saw young Master Wen Yun's martial arts skills in person, right? Ah, yes. No, don't make it more complicated than it already is. It was a truly amazing experience. I would have never imagined that Grandmaster Huineng's lost martial arts that were only heard in legends would be performed right before my eyes. Hee, is that so? That's incredible. Ha, what a headache. I just happened to have such a lucky encounter. Moreover, it hasn't been verified by Venerable He Gong yet. Haha, but as long as it is verified, won't you become someone who holds the highest status in Shaolin? No, I don't plan on receiving such treatment. What the Grand Gang leader said is correct. Sixth Ancestor Huineng is our temple's Grand Martial Uncle. Is there any sect that would not attach importance to status? If verified, you will receive the same treatment as I do in Shaolin. The same treatment as Venerable He Gong, that Miang. After the story that the Heaven Destroyer may receive the same treatment as Venerable He Gong of Shaolin, I guess it's not much different from having the highest position in the orthodox sects of Miram. This is also added to the my lord remark from the Beggar King Pengchenho. People's interest in the Heaven Destroyer grew even more. Please don't be like this, I'm just a newbie who just came into Jianghu. Where did this guy suddenly come from? There were rumors that he used Shaolin's martial arts, but who would have thought what he used belonged to Grandmaster Huineng's mantras? Shaolin is the spiritual pillar of Miram's orthodox path. Their connections in Miram are beyond imagination, and the Beggar Gang led by the Grand Gang leader is said to possess the greatest forces and the best intelligence network in Miram. I absolutely need their help to conquer Miram. I'm so glad that I didn't mess with this guy, it would have caused me the worst headache. I need to persuade that guy in order to maintain a good relationship with the Grand Gang leader. I wish I had another daughter at times like these. With each person engrossed in their own thoughts, the banquet continued. The name Wen Yun was clearly imprinted on the master-level figures of each sect. And the result of the voting, which was expected to be difficult to determine, ended with 70% in favor of the Northern Blade Association's proposal. As there was no justification for opposition, all power was given to the Northern Blade Association. For the first time in thousands of years' history, it was the moment when the orthodox sects declared a demonic path subjugation, and at that moment, the most powerful group in the history of Miram, the Righteous Path Miram Alliance, was born. What, you want me to teach you how to use a sword? Yeah, as there's a rebellion I'm involved with tonight, and now that I have my own swords, this would be a good time to start learning how to use them. Humph, when it comes to swords, I am the best. Aloe, I will teach you. Float the sword in the air. Like this. Now, do your best and send it as far as possible. Send it as far as possible. Bring it back again. What, why all of a sudden? Damn, it got stuck. The heavenly demonic sword can even pierce through the Eternium iron, but you can't even use it to cut down one bamboo right now. As the heavenly demonic sword flew over a distance of 31 meters, your inner chi cut off. That's why it ended up in that pathetic state. That is the limit of your inner chi. At that level, what you just did was nothing but swordsmanship. What the hell is he saying? Isn't this swordsmanship too? What do you think is the highest realm of the sword? He's taking his teacher's role pretty seriously. Well, I don't really know much about it. Highest realm, in other words, the realm in which your true chi completely unite with the energy of the universe through the sword. When you achieve that realm, you will be able to freely use the true chi controlling sword. The true chi controlling sword, why is it so complicated? There's nothing complicated about it. For now, let's try to reach the intangible sword realm first. Great, I managed to use the enhanced sword chi. Not yet, your current enhanced sword chi cannot break a powerful sword veil. Expand your enhanced sword chi and make it into sword gust. Expand, my enhanced sword chi, like this. Whoa. To think he would be able to perform sword gust at once, this bastard is growing at an unbelievable rate. Interesting. I'm completely exhausted. Heavenly demon, which realm did you reach? My realm was beyond the intangible sword. Beyond the intangible sword, the way you said it, it sounds like there are several realms beyond that, of course. A realm that goes beyond the intangible sword and turns a part of nature into your sword chi, nature sword. Nature sword, are you kidding? What does that mean? I'm not joking. Imagine turning rainwater into a rain of sword chi. An army of hundreds of thousands of people would be annihilated in an instant. What if you can turn the wind into sword chi? Can you stop the lightning strike with a sword? Are you saying it's possible to do something like that? Of course, and. Yox, never mind, I can't explain the next realm either, I'll just think about it. There is a realm beyond the intangible sword and nature sword, is that even possible? Universe sword, that realm definitely exists. Still, it's not something you should be worrying about right now, when you become strong enough to attract those guys' attention. Those guys, are they martial artists? No, they aren't part of Miram. Please help yourself, I can guarantee the cooking skills of our Divine Sword Pavilion, they are even more talented than the Imperial Palace chefs. Is that so? Angry, I'm getting angry for no reason. At any rate, are you really planning to conquer the Demonic Path Syndicate? No matter what, we must unite as one, Divine Sword Pavilion. To think the Northern Blade Association leader would invite only me to have lunch with him, I knew he would be more interested in me after what Beggar Pung and Venerable Hegong said. Who would have thought he would take the initiative like this? Well, should I take this chance and feel him out? You're come, great warrior. I've specifically made some preparations just for the two of us today, Great Warrior Wen, I hope you won't find it inconvenient. Not at all, thank you for inviting me here. At any rate, what a magnificent place you have, to the point I almost want to join you here. If you can't get rid of it, embrace it, that's my motto. Haha, if Great Warrior really wants to stay at our Northern Blade Association, I can even build a new Divine Sword Pavilion for you. Shall I start now? Well, there's no need to go so far as building a new one, haha, you can just move out. Haha, should I do that? This cunning bastard, he wants me to give him the Divine Sword Pavilion. Ha ha ha, I'm joking, association leader, hateful bastard, he's great at saying things he doesn't mean. After coming all the way here, you must be starving, let's have a meal while we talk. Incredible, I have never seen dishes like these before. I used to receive 3 meals a day when I was the emperor. Considering there are this many dishes whose ingredients I can't even recognize, it's obvious what kind of extravagant life he is living. Please help yourself, I can guarantee the cooking skills of our Divine Sword Pavilion, they are even more talented than the Imperial Palace chefs. Is that so? Angry, I'm getting angry for no reason. At any rate, are you really planning to conquer the Demonic Path Syndicate? Not only is it a matter that has already been decided in the voting among the sects of the Orthodox path, it's also what all of the people in Jianghu want, so we have no other choice but to follow it. Sickening bastard, didn't you make it all up? So, how do you plan to conquer it? Do you have any particular plan in mind? That will only come after the Miram Alliance is formed, I think it will take at least 1 year. Those scumbags' base is in Hangzhou, but they have secret branches scattered throughout the place, so it may take longer to completely get rid of them. Then, will the Miram Alliance be disbanded, after the Demonic Path Syndicate is wiped out? This punk, is he trying to feel me out? Well, we can decide when the time comes. However, I honestly hope that it will remain as an established organization, that would be the best for the peace of Miram, don't you think so? It's probably not for the sake of the peace of Miram but for your own gains, you bastard, I see. Are there any other variables? It's not enough to be called variables, but there are talks about how a member of the Heavenly Demonic Cult has shown up. A member of the Heavenly Demonic Cult. For faster updates, to be precise, he called himself the Heavenly Demon Scribe. It is said that his martial arts skills are similar to those of the old Heavenly Demonic Cult. Ah, is that so? That's me, you jerk. Well, since there are many strange rumors regarding the existence of the Heavenly Demonic Cult, there's no way to verify the authenticity of those rumors. Why, did you think of something? Not really. In that sense, would you like to work together for the sake of Miram's justice? Our soon-to-be-established Miram Alliance is in desperate need of talents like you, great warrior. If you want, I promise to give you the position which is below 1 person, above 10,000 people in the Miram Alliance. He's already thought of himself as the Miram Alliance leader. He wants to make me his pawn. I'm so flattered that you think so highly of a lacking person like me, but please give me some time to consider it. Even this doesn't make him fall for it. In that case, I understand. Then, just know that I have a high regard for you, great warrior. You've called for me, father. Yeah, come on in. What's he trying to do this time? What are you doing? Aren't you going to greet our guest? That young master was the one I saw last night. My name is Zhu Yunwen. So this is his plan. I am the jade-faced divine dragon, Wen Yun. It's my honor to meet such a beautiful lady like you. Come here and have a seat, Lan, great warrior Wen. What do you think? I'm not saying this because she's my child, but she definitely isn't lacking in any aspect. Scary bastard, how many people is he trying to marry off his daughter to? I've seen a fair share of beauties in Jianghu, but this is my first time seeing someone as beautiful as Lady Whalen. Lady, tonight, you haven't forgotten it, right? Since this child is 19, I have to get her married, but how can I send her to just anyone? However, it'd be a different story when it comes to great warrior Yun. You flatter me. However, since you have shown me this much consideration, if you want, I will do everything in my power to support you, association leader. There it is, you're also a man. Then please excuse me. My apologies for keeping you this long. I will see you again, lady. Father, that person is. Don't worry about him, just behave and get ready to get married. Your marriage will be held next spring. With whom am I getting married? Who else? Didn't I say your partner would be the young Southern Blade Coalition leader? But father, that person. Shut up, you just have to do what I tell you. Get out now. Is this festival going to last all night? Yeah, they said the banquet will continue until tomorrow as the decision to subjugate the demonic path has been reached. Water Fire Abode. Now, then, shall I start messing with him? My lady, are you ready? Yes. I know you've thought it through, but I wonder if we can trust that person named Wen Yun. Once you disappear, an inescapable net will be extended all over Kaifeng. I know what you are worried about, Huanza. However, I believe everything will be fine. Would you look at this? She already told that night wanderer everything, huh? Look at that, you better get out of here before it gets worse. I don't want to. As a man, I have promised to help her. But why isn't he coming? Maybe he got scared after all that bragging. Do you think I am you? Impossible, he was able to get this close without me noticing. Those eyes, hold on, aren't you the one galloping down the street on that dark horse? You are, that crazy guy. Who are you calling crazy? What you did with the horse was even crazier. Wait a moment. I can't leave my lady to a bastard who lacks common sense like you. What are you saying? Also, why are you taking off your mask? He ignored me. Lady, are you ready? Yes, please wait a minute. Lady, what's with that bundle? Pardon, these are clothes, and some jewelry, among other things. Just leave everything here and follow me. Yes. Hey, could it be that you're following me as well? Of course, I am going. Is she really going to come with us, lady? Yes, since Huanza is the closest person to me, is it not possible? Well, it isn't impossible, but, hey, black clothes, I won't be taking care of you, so you better not cause me any inconvenience. I can take care of myself, you can just take responsibility for what you promised. Seeing how he was able to get behind me without being discovered, he is undoubtedly a martial master. However, he is way too annoying. Look, Mr. Expert, you're not trying to get out of here without any sort of plan, right? Plan? What plan? I'm just going to leave, though. Hey, putting you and I aside, Brode, my lady doesn't know any martial arts, no. Is that so? That doesn't matter, since I can just carry her and leave. Even if it's you, you won't be able to escape the ambush around the Water Fire Abode while holding my lady. Don't tell me you didn't know that. What you said makes sense. Lady Whalen, please come here for a moment. Why? Hey, what are you doing? Heavenly Demon, do you think it will work? Of course, but keep in mind that it only lasts for 15 minutes. That should be enough. Lady, listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you now, and you too, Huanza. That bastard, he just spoke informally with my lady. Somehow, I don't hate it. I'm going to change your face now, lady. Pardon, listen carefully, here is our plan. I will change your face to that of another person. And then you will casually leave with Huanza. Once you get out of the ambush area around the Water Fire Abode, I will carry you and run away, okay? Surveillance is focused only on the water-fire abode, not other areas. Besides, there's a banquet going on today, so security will be even more lax. You will change my face, is that even possible? Yeah, that's why I'm telling you this, but I don't want my face to change. Don't worry, because it will be restored to its original state after 15 minutes. You're not trying to use the transfiguration art, are you? You're familiar with it too. That's right. Hey, I already told you my lady is not good at martial arts. I know, that's why I told you to listen to. Go and summon one of the maids, call someone who frequently comes to the water-fire abode. I need to see her face. When everything is ready, I'll show you a rare technique. Yawn, Lady Huanza, what's going on? It will only take a minute. Jim Yang, sorry for calling you this late. Alright, you just need to stand there for a bit. Pardon, yes. Is this really going to work, since I can't even sense his presence? Maybe. Hey, I'm done, send her back. It's fine now, you can go back to bed. Yes, I understand. Lady Huanza is acting so weird today. What the lady's face has completely been changed into that of Jim Yang. There's no time to be impressed. Miss Huanza, fix her clothes and hair and escort her out quickly. Are you all right? Why do you ask? I just wonder if you are following that man too readily. Ho ho, did it look that way to you? If my father couldn't get rid of someone, he would try his best to win that person over and maximize his benefits. He is someone who will do anything to achieve his goals. I've got his blood in my veins too. As long as I can get out of the Northern Blade Association, I am willing to accept help from anyone. I understand, my lady, your confidence is what makes me respect you, my lady. Where are you going this late at night? I have somewhere to go. Get out of my way, it's the young lady's order. You know that this place is restricted after midnight, don't you? Does that mean you're going to keep standing in my way? Did you not hear me say this is the young lady's order? I'm just telling you the rules, you may pass. Let's go, Galin Yang. By the way, has Jiam Yang always been that voluptuous? Stop talking nonsense and get ready to change shifts. Keep going straight. Where is he sending the sound transmission from? Don't waste time looking for me. Go behind the big tree in front. We're here. Where are you? Huanza, do your best and follow me. Incredible, what's with this Guangdong? It's not time to be like this, let's quickly follow them. What a nice smell. My lady, is there somewhere you want to go? We should go to the headquarters of the beggar gang. The beggar gang's HQ, are you talking about Guandi Temple? Yes, I have a connection with the grand gang leader. Alright, I understand. Guandi Temple. Are you alright? Pant, hey, why are you so late? Huff, my bad, I ran with all my might you know, you bastard. Now, listen carefully, I'm going back to the banquet hall. Banquet hall, you are here while the banquet is taking place, how audacious. Ho ho, there's no way he could imagine that I brought you here in that short time, that's because right now would be the time when it raises the least amount of suspicion. Just say that the jade-faced divine dragon brought you here, and the beggar gang will accept you, fortunately, since you also have a connection with the grand gang leader. Anyway, do your best to hide, I will come back when the time is right. He's fast. I'm looking forward to seeing how shocked the alliance leader would be after this. Seriously, great warrior Wen, why are you only here now? Didn't we decide to drink until dawn? You haven't forgotten, right? They are completely drunk, huh? How could I forget? Come on, it begins now. I should show myself laughing and talking to as many people as possible, since they will be the witnesses to prove my innocence. You know, great warrior Wen, not only are you good at drinking, but you're also an incredible fighter. What's it that you can't do? Honestly, because of your lies, I hated you at first. Great warrior Wen can drink well and fight well, he's drunk. So, I like you, great warrior. I think I'm really lucky for having met someone as incredible as you. That's what I want to say, meeting you is the best thing that happened to me when I first arrived in Muram. Great warrior Wen. Great warrior Wen, are you planning to leave tomorrow? If you don't have any plans, come and visit the 5 Clans League with us. I have somewhere I need to go after I leave this place, it's a pity, but I will definitely go there later. Then let us raise a glass of farewell, Hyuk, to our friendship, to great warrior Wen, cheers. What, Lan has disappeared. From our investigation, the possibility that Lady Whalen was kidnapped by outsiders is almost non-existent. What nonsense, does that mean Lan left on her own accord? The Water Marsh Hall is in charge of protecting the Waterfire abode. We believe it's impossible to kidnap the young lady without leaving any traces, under their watch. What's more, according to the guards, a little after midnight yesterday a person called Huanza and a maid named Jiam Yang left the Waterfire abode together. But as we went to interrogate the maid, we managed to confirm that not only was she not together with Huanza, but she never went outside to begin with. Does that mean someone used the disguising technique? No, sir. It's the transfiguration art. The young lady has never learned any sort of martial arts. That means a third party or Huanza must have used the transfiguration art on the young lady. Since Huanza isn't capable of doing that, does this mean that a third party was involved in this incident? If he's an expert at that level, he should at least be a representative of the three major clans or leader of major factions. Weren't they drinking at that time last night? Investigate it carefully and report back to me. Before there's any further evidence, treat everyone as a suspect. No matter what you have to do, find the culprit at all cost. Open the gate, it's me. Is he still alive? Yes, sir, although he's barely breathing. No matter how much I torture him, he won't open his mouth. What about his grandson? That bastard is quite tenacious as well. Looks like I have to see him myself. Take me to him. I'll have to admit you and your grandson are truly persistent. Last night, your granddaughter ran away. Did your granddaughter still have another helper? There's no way that the wench called Huanza would have that kind of ability. Crazy bastard, get lost. Look, Hidden Dragon Emperor, your son is already dead, and your grandson's state isn't much different. That means there is only one bitch left in your family. Don't you think you should at least save her? That's her fate. Whether you kill her or spare her, do whatever you want. What a cold-hearted person you are, Dugu Zhen. I wonder if that bitch knows how her grandfather feels about her. Shall I tell you one thing? Under the pretext of demonic path subjugation, the Northern Blade Association will soon submerge Jianghu in a sea of blood. The Northern Blade Association will be heavily criticized for its notorious act. You bastard, will you be all right with that? Will I be all right? Are you talking about the Absolute Sword Scripture? I have come to the conclusion that you guys never had the Absolute Sword Scripture in your possession in the first place. It's only something you made up in order to ensure your survival. After you and your grandson die, this place will be buried and there will be no trace of it even existing. You sickening bastard. Sickening, aren't you being too harsh? Even if he already died, isn't this your son's face? Wait, what kind of tyrannical act is this? Why are you stopping us? Is it okay for the Northern Blade Association to be like this? We are conducting a brief investigation. Even though you may feel uncomfortable, please cooperate with us for a while. I mean, shouldn't you at least tell us why you are doing this? Has the Northern Blade Association always been such a crooked group? Even though people oppose strongly due to the unclear explanation, the Northern Blade Association conducted a thorough investigation without paying attention to what the people said. Among a considerable amount of experts, they started to select and investigate anyone who was unaccounted for between 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. As the investigation progressed, it was finally the Heaven Destroyer's turn. Where were you, and what did you do between that time, young master? Must I really say it? Please do. If it isn't something shameful, then there's no need to hide it, right? Or, is there any reason why you can't say it? I already feel offended enough with the way this investigation is carried out, yet you're even accusing me as if I've committed some kind of crime. Seriously. If you want to hear my story, then call the Alliance leader here, you bastard. What, this cocky son of a bitch? It's you who is being cocky, not me. So, do you want to have a go at it? Why don't you run away? Are you going to fight like this? Just wait, because I have a plan. Because, I think they're going to make a mistake first. Hey, you, how dare you mention the association leader with your mouth? Is he your friend? It's you again, just like when you told me to accompany you the last time. Who on earth are you to say something like that to me? My name is Yun Semu, 100-man commander of the Northern Blade Association's Heavenly Sword Hall. Yun Semu, Heavenly Sword Hall Centurion Light Restraining Sword. Now, answer the question. Seriously, these bastards can't really understand what I'm saying. I already told you. If you want to hear my answer, bring him here, the Northern Blade Association leader. You cocky prick, don't listen. This is the sword of the Heavenly Sword Hall. How slow. Why don't you use your sword? That'd be a waste against these punks. 18 palms of compassionate bodhisattva. Unbreakable moon sculpting tear. The strong persist. And the weak perish. Only an overwhelming strength reigns supreme. Cuff, light restraining sword or what not, is this all you amount to? Bastard. I'm going to kill you. Haha, seriously, my subordinates are still lacking, so they weren't able to recognize you, great warrior. Please find it in your gracious heart and forgive them. With the appearance of the Northern Blade Association leader, the Heaven Destroyer got the chance to leave. Thanks to that, he managed to avoid a sticky situation. However, the Heaven Destroyer felt disgusted by Dugu Henshin's cruelty, which was contrary to his attitude towards him. Is something wrong, Heaven Destroyer? You look like you're in a bad mood from earlier. That bastard Dugu Henshin, the more I think about him, the angrier I get. Not only was he using his own daughter's marriage for the sake of gaining power, but he also treated his subordinate's life like a dog's life. The fact that kind of person possesses the highest authority among the four major forces is ridiculous. Weren't you the rational type? What's so odd about a strong guy, not a good guy, standing at the top? Don't tell me you suddenly want to become an apostle of justice, or is it because of that girl called Zuelin? That's not what I'm talking about, that's what it sounds like to me, though. Heavenly Demon, Huineng, I felt it after the Righteous Path Grand Banquet. I think I need to increase my influence. Before made name for myself, it was tedious having to take care of every little thing all by myself. Later, when I created the Heavenly Demonic Cult, they would help me take care of all that annoying stuff. Also, as my influence increases, there will be fewer of those bastards who would dare to pick a fight with me. Well, putting that aside, how are you planning to increase your influence? Could it be that you're planning to gain support from the Five Clans League in the Shaolin Temple? No way. When the Northern Blade Association is claiming to be the representative of the righteous path, does it make sense for me to increase my influence in the place those bastards may have control over? Tell me honestly, Heavenly Demon, the Heavenly Demonic Cult is still around, right? I'm not sure. What are you not sure about? Your reaction was definitely strange when the association leader mentioned the Heavenly Demonic Cult. 1,700 years. What are you talking about all of a sudden? That's how much time has passed since I was their leader. What, are you saying that you are someone from 1,700 years ago? You didn't know that? When I heard your story, there was no doubt in my mind that the Heavenly Demonic Cult would have disappeared. But after listening to what that bastard Dugu Henshin said, I changed my mind. What, are you talking about the rumor regarding the Heavenly Demonic Cult? Wasn't that because of me? They might have called you the Heavenly Demon Scribe, Heaven Destroyer, but they never said you were a member of the Heavenly Demonic Cult. Even though the Heavenly Demonic Cult is only a legend, it seems like people still talk about it without realizing it. In essence, rumors are highly contagious and volatile. What is he saying? I think he meant that rumors circulate fast, but they don't last for long, sir. The fact that the rumor of the Heavenly Demonic Cult is still spreading to this day must mean that, whether they are authentic or not, some people have seen something similar to the Heavenly Demonic Cult. Wait a moment, so you're taking that one rumor about the Heavenly Demonic Cult to try to tell me that the Heavenly Demonic Cult still exists? Of course. It's secretive and powerful. And although it doesn't reveal itself, it definitely exists. If those brats from the Heavenly Demonic Cult have been following my teaching properly, I have no doubt they are still around. Alright, say no more, that Heavenly Demonic Cult and whatnot, let's go find it quickly, Amitabha. Hey, Heavenly Demon. Yeah. Are you sure? People live here. I don't think anyone lives here. Humph, if they aren't here, it must mean they no longer exist. Let's concentrate then. Wait, I felt a presence just now. Damn, it's already hard enough to look for people without all of that snow. Hold on, Sho, that's true, why didn't I think of that? Think of what, Amitabha? I think I know what you're thinking. I knew this would work. He knew this would work. Found it. Ugh, so narrow. Ho, look at this, there are traces of humans, I can feel the warm energy inside. After a while. Where the hell are those bastards? I'm so tired that I don't want to look for them anymore. Hey, you're not going to look for them anymore, are you going to give up after coming this close to finding them? What do you mean? Why don't you take a look next to the stone over there? Oh, it looks like some kind of symbol, that is my insignia, all descendants of the Heavenly Demon know this. Find the mechanism's device nearby and activate it. Huh, are you talking about this? Is this how you do it? That's right, the third and fifth on the right, you got it, how complicated. Looks like we found the right place, let's enter. Whoa. A forest underground, how on earth is this possible? Is this place connected to somewhere else? I think so, as expected of my descendants. Heavenly demonic stealth arts. There are people here. I wonder who will win. No matter who wins, won't things go according to Elder Vermilion Sun Demon's wishes? Who knows, I just hope that Elder Vermilion Sun Demon wins so that we can leave this place. But if Elder Blood Demon wins and we fail to advance to the Central Plains again, yeah, I don't know anymore. It seems that if the bastard called Vermilion Sun Demon wins, they will leave this place, and if the one called Blood Demon wins, they will continue to stay here. I want to travel around Jianghu with young Master Jaded Qilin. You too, me too. Jade Qilin, he seems pretty popular. Hey, Heaven Destroyer, I think this is really the Heavenly Demonic Divine Cult, what do you think? At any rate, they should at least do this much to call themselves my descendants, considering how cool the headquarters is, they must have quite the potential, right? Humph, there he goes with his bragging again. Alright, then, shall we look around some more? Oh, that building looks pretty extravagant, let's go in there. Even if the Vermilion Sun Demon loses, nothing will change. Won't the 12 demonic young masters take the winner's side anyway? Ahem, as expected from the Heavenly Demonic Cult, how nice. As long as we, the Yellis, keep supporting from the back, the Vermilion Sun Demon of Begong will take control of everything anyway. Moreover, the Dantai family and Ouyang family aren't that close. In the end, the Begong family will reign supreme. Go and tell older brother Thousand Souls Demon, everything is going according to plans. Dantai, Ouyang, Begong, Yelu, are they something similar to the 5 clan leagues? Then this lowly subordinate will take my leave, Lord Scorching Empress, yes. What's your name? This lowly subordinate is Yelu Dingyun. In terms of hierarchy, you should be like my nephew, so why don't you come over here and massage your aunt's legs? Pardon, about that. Pathetic bastard, get the hell out of my sight. Yes, humph, dumbass. How about I help you with that? Huh, who is it? Oh my, there was someone this handsome in our cult. Shouldn't she be on guard, her gazes are so flirty. Ho ho, boy, won't you try massaging my legs? How cheeky, to think she would dare to ask this heavenly demon for a massage. From the look of it, this wench has mastered the yang-snatching yin-replenishing art, and it looks like she's maintaining her youth thanks to the rejuvenating art. Alright, then. Uyeon, go right ahead. He has sealed my pressure points. Listen carefully, from now on, you will have to answer my questions honestly. He did it so fast that I couldn't react to it at all. Who in the world is this bastard? Let me introduce myself, I am the Heavenly Demon's successor, Heavenly Demon Scribe. Looks like she doesn't believe me. The reason why I made it this far is also thanks to the Heavenly Demon's help. You can't believe this either, can you? No, I believe you. I believe everything good-looking guys say. What the? Why are you blushing all of a sudden? What's more, the fact that you came here without killing anyone in the first place means that you aren't a bad guy. You fool, have you forgotten what I told you already? What are you talking about? I'm saying that let's show her your techniques. Don't you know the saying seeing is believing? There's no need to persuade her with words, you know. I see, alright, that'd be easier for me as well. Hey! Whether I am the real Heavenly Demon's successor or not, confirm it with your own eyes. There are 3 martial arts that the Heavenly Demon did not pass down to his disciples. Heavenly Demon Triple Sword Heaven Obliteration, Asura Eradicating Thousand Palm. And, look carefully. This is Heavenly Demonic Dominating Step. That is left 3 clones, right 3 clones, back 3 clones, front 3 clones, a technique that divides your body into a total of 12 clones. The one that can only be heard from legend, Heavenly Demonic Dominating Step. Is he really the Heavenly Demon? Looks like you finally believe me. Now, tell me, I have already unsealed your pressure points. Are you really the Heavenly Demon's successor? Yeah, that's why I have something I'd like to ask. Tell me everything you know about the Heavenly Demonic Cult situation and its forces. The name of the woman Heaven Destroyer encountered was Yelu Yingling Scorching Empress. There were 5 clans in the heavenly demonic cult, Duanmu, which carried the last name of the first heavenly demon, and the 4 clans named after the heavenly demon's 4 disciples. Bigong, Dantai, Yelu, Ouyang. As the heavenly demonic cult placed utmost importance on law, their first doctrine was that only a direct descendant of the Duanmu clan could be appointed the cult leader. However, since the cult leader Duanmu Kuangyi lost his life during the Great Orthodox Demonic War 250 years ago, most of the members of the Duanmu clan died at a very young age, leaving the cult leader position vacant until now. There's no cult leader. Given your nature, if you didn't have a leader, you would have fought each other already, yet it was pretty well maintained. Is there a system in place to replace the cult leader's position? Unexpectedly, he seems to be grasping the situation pretty well. Is he not just an idiot who is good at martial arts? No, that is. In a situation where there was no leader, the heavenly demonic cult was converted to a system of guardians and elders rather than a system of the cult leader as a temporary measure. The position of guardian was held by a collateral branch of the Duanmu clan, who could not become the cult leader. 3 guardians, and 7 elders below them. And 4 demonic sovereigns. 4 demonic sovereigns. Since the guardians and elders are just old men, are they the real deal? Blood demon, vermilion sun demon, thousand souls demon, poison demon, they are also the heads representing each clan. If I want to take control of the heavenly demonic cult, I must subdue those bastards first. And there are also 4 empresses and 4 flowers. They are our cult's female experts. Didn't you call yourself Scorching Empress? That means you must be one of the 4 empresses, right? Yes. However, those with the most followers within the heavenly demonic cult are the 12 demonic young masters. How complicated. So how many people are there in total? If you're talking about those with actual power, there should be about 12,000 of them. If you add everyone, there should be about 20,000. Did they say the Northern Blade Association has about 15,000 people? Haha, great, very good, that should definitely be a big help to me. I don't think it's something you should be that happy about, since it would be difficult to be recognized as the supreme heavenly demon without anyone to help you. Why isn't there anyone? Don't I have you, Scorching Empress? What's with this man? He just suddenly appeared out of nowhere. And now he is saying that he will take over the heavenly demonic cult. For someone who is spouting nonsense, what is that man looking to achieve? I am curious. I understand. I will help you. In return, I have a condition. A condition, let's hear it then. If you promise to grant me one thing I want at any time, I will do everything in my power to help you. Well, as long as it's within my ability, sure, let's do that. This lowly subordinate, Scorching Empress, greets the supreme heavenly demon. Now, Scorching Empress, what should I do? In order to be recognized as the supreme heavenly demon and the heavenly demonic grand master, you must receive the guardians and elders' acknowledgement. Next, you must subdue the 12 demonic young masters. Dealing with the 4 demonic sovereigns can come after that. Thanks, I'll gobble up the heavenly demonic cult with style. She said I must first get the guardians' acknowledgement. Is this the right way? Please be careful, the Guardian Hall is guarded by the 10 Sword Kings, while the Elder Hall is guarded by the 10 Demonic Sentinels. They are experts raised secretly by guardians and elders. Instead of coming to see those guardians directly, you are simply going around. Are you trying to test those 10 kings and sentinels or whatnot? Humph, you caught on quick, heavenly demon, I just want to see how strong they are. Who the hell is it? How odd. I definitely felt that the flow of air was slightly disturbed. Damn it, heavenly demon, you bastard, are you sure your hidden art is working properly? What do you want me to do about your pathetic amount of inner chi? Moreover, that guy was also casting the heavenly demonic hidden art, although, thanks to your higher level, it doesn't look like he's discovered you. I guess it's a given for the members of the heavenly demonic cult to use the heavenly demon's martial arts. This might get a bit annoying. However, if the 10 Sword Kings are only at that level, there is nothing to worry about. Now let's head further inside. Right, Guardian, how much do you think the martial arts of the children from the training hall have improved? They're at a satisfactory level. In particular, there are many outstanding children in this batch. Grand Guardian. Did the Vermilion Sun demonic sovereign make his move? Left Guardian. There has been no significant movement as of yet. He hasn't moved since he started his seclusion training. Truthfully, when it comes to martial arts alone, the Blood Demonic Sovereign has the upper hand, albeit slightly. It seems like the Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign is also aware of that, that's why he's trying to get stronger. Or, could it be that you think the Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign is better than the Blood Demonic Sovereign, Grand Guardian? If the majority of our members want to conquer the Central Plains, I think it's best to leave the leader position to him. The Blood Demonic Sovereign will not stay still, though. No, that kid is a great demon. He will accept and acknowledge the result if he loses the battle. The problem is if the Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign ends up defeated, because he is stubborn. 10 Sword Kings. Have you called, sir? Is something wrong, Grand Guardian? What the hell have you been doing, allowing an outsider to break into this place? An outsider? Where on earth is that outsider? This is the first time I've been humbled since I went to Zhanghu. Who are you, you bastero? Who the hell are you? How did you get in here? That isn't the problem right now. Are you the Grand Guardian? That bastard, we will kill you. Everyone, stop. Ho! That's right, this old man is the Grand Guardian. Who may you be? Grand Guardian, I am the Heavenly Demonic Scribe, Heaven Destroyer. The successor of the Heavenly Demon. You want to know about the 3 Guardians? I got it. Left Guardian, Golden-Faced Demonic Sage Du Mu Ho. Right Guardian, Golden-Eyed Demonic Monarch Duan Mu Sing. However, the person you must pay the most attention to is Grand Guardian, 9 Heavens Demonic Emperor Duan Mu Qingyun. Aging over 200 years, he is an expert whose level is immeasurable. No one knows his true level, and it's said that one of the 12 demonic young masters is his disciple. According to the Scorching Empress, he's an incredible martial master. He saw right through my heavenly demonic hidden art. Grand Guardian, I'm the Heavenly Demon Scribe, Heaven Destroyer. Heavenly Demon Scribe? How dare you use the name of the Heavenly Demon? You must know no fear, you brat. It is true that I know no fear, and it's also true that I am the Heavenly Demon. You mean you are the Supreme Heavenly Demon? That's right. Can you prove that? You want proof? Fine, how about this? That is, the Heavenly Demonic Sword. Is this for real? Is that really the Heavenly Demonic Sword? How about it now? Is this enough? If this old man's eyes aren't playing a trick on him, that is definitely the Heavenly Demonic Sword. However, that fact alone cannot make you the Supreme Heavenly Demon. What? If you had come to return the Heavenly Demonic Sword, you would have been treated as an honored guest, but since you want to reign over us using the authority of the Heavenly Demonic Sword, we will be forced to persecute you, young master. The Heavenly Demon's authority has fallen to the bottom. Haha, Heavenly Demon, what do you think about this? These damned bastards, instead of kneeling on the ground, they dare to stand in my presence. Ha ha ha, you also think the same, don't you? What the hell is he doing, talking and laughing all by himself? Isn't he a lunatic? It should be simple, right? If you're truly our heavenly demonic ancestor, instead of proving it with that sword, why don't you prove it with your skills instead? Hey, how farther do I have to go? We're almost there. Seriously, what a complicated path. Still, seeing how you can light up the fire, the air in this place must be quite rich. That is because the rocks here have the property of emitting air. Ah, is that so? Now, we've arrived. Heavenly Demonic Secret Vault. This is the Heavenly Demonic Secret Vault. It's simple. If you are truly the Supreme Heavenly Demon, you just need to enter the Heavenly Demonic Secret Vault and retrieve an item. An item? What item? Heavenly Demonic Ring. A sacred item of Ancestor Heavenly Demon, a symbol of authority that only the cult leaders of the time could wear. There is even a legend that the secret manual that will lead you to the transcending demonic realm is engraved on it. That old man, Grand Guardian, seemed sincere. Hey, Heavenly Demon, what on earth is the Heavenly Demonic Ring? It's the ring I used to wear. It is a sacred item, a weapon with special value and ability. If that's true, that item would be quite useful, right? But how do I open this door? This door doesn't follow the simple open-close structure, right? Isn't this just an iron wall? Grand Guardian, is it really okay to let that bastard into the Heavenly Demonic Secret Vault? Judging by his Heavenly Demonic hidden art from earlier, it seems he's somewhat connected to our Heavenly Demonic cult. However, it's absurd to treat him as the revered Supreme Heavenly Demon just because he brought the Heavenly Demonic Sword here. If he has the skills, he will break through the heavenly demonic secret vault and retrieve the heavenly demonic ring. Isn't that already enough for us to recognize him as the supreme heavenly demon? But, if he's unable to do it due to lack of skills, he would still be useful in his own way. Grand Guardian, could it be that? That's right, because there's a demon protecting the secret vault. Sir Grand Guardian, did something happen to him? That's not it, he said he would like to ask a few favors. Favors? What kind of favors? He wants some dried food and grain pills, and he has also requested that no one be allowed to approach the secret vault. What, is he going to set up a house in front of the secret vault? About that. He said he would pierce it with his sword. Focus on one point, I've told you this before, right? The heavenly demonic sword can cut through even the cold iron. Alright, let's see what a sword that can cut through even the cold iron feels like. It definitely pierced through. Pierced through my ass, you only made a half-inch scratch, you fool. Ah, really, a half-inch isn't bad at all, don't you think? The tedious work continued. Continuously casting the enhanced sword chi was not an easy task, even for Heaven Destroyer. Damn. 6 hours already passed, yet there was nothing but a dent on the cold iron. However, as time passed, Heaven Destroyer began to focus his whole mind on circulating his chi, not on demonstration of his arts. Sir, are you alright? Don't interfere with him, Huineng. Maybe, this punk might be able to look at the next realm. It doesn't matter how many sexagenary years worth of inner chi one has, one can jump a few realms just from a moment of enlightenment. Or perform a completely different level of martial arts, at one's will. A movement is bound by the frameworks and forms, thus, the sword knows its way and does not restrict your mind. Brace yourself and make up your mind, since the chi will move according to your will. Inside your mind. Technique, hardness, softness, variation, nothingness, these things exist. It comes and it goes. That is, the Tao. After 28 hours and 45 minutes since he started circulating his chi, Heaven Destroyer finally opened his eyes. Congrats, Heaven Destroyer, how was it? I don't know, should I say I realized how insignificant the things I had were. It wasn't clear, but I think I could feel a greater world that seemed both visible and invisible at the same time. I thought you were bluffing when you discussed the intangible sword realm and the nature sword realm. Seriously, I'd rather not know it all together. As a martial artist, what blessing could be greater than to enter the Tao of Mind? This is just the beginning, since it's you. Perhaps you might be able to see the end of martial arts. The end, there's no end, heavenly demon. As I keep going, when and where I stop is entirely up to me. That's why we must do whatever is necessary to feel alive. Heaven Destroyer felt light as if the insides of his body were empty. He couldn't feel the abundance of the surging chi he once felt. But Heaven Destroyer knew. He had entered a different realm. Enhance sword chi. By gathering countless enhanced sword chi, you create sword gust. And beyond that, sword blast. As expected. What a powerful and overwhelming, destructive force. Now, shall we go get it, that heavenly demonic ring? Whoa! What are all these? There's even an oracle bone script here. Is this a secret martial manual? They really have everything here. Sir Heavenly Demon, do you think he hates reading? Oh, for someone as knowledgeable as you, why are you being like this? Can those pieces of paper inspire a guy who has entered the Tao of Mind? The heavenly demonic secret vault is divided into a total of 6 rooms. The first room is where the ordinary secret manuals are collected. The second room is where the secret manuals developed by past heavenly demonic cult elders or above are located. The third room is the elixir room. Whoa, although Twin Nose have also accumulated quite a lot of elixirs, they are nothing compared to what this place stores. I guess I'll have to stop by this place again later. This will be of great help to my subordinates later. The fourth room is the weapons room. It is filled with various weapons, and a brief explanation is attached to the bottom of the weapon. There are so many weapons here. The fifth room is the ancestor room, where full-size statues of past heavenly demonic cult leaders and their martial arts and cultivation techniques are left behind. According to the Grand Guardian, all your belongings and martial manuals are in the last room. Humph, these guys must have cleaned it up. By the way, don't you think it's strange? Does opening the door to the heavenly demonic secret vault prove your skills as the supreme heavenly demon? Well, opening it was indeed no easy task. I still feel like something is missing here. Heavenly Demon's room. Hey, is that you, Heavenly Demon? Ho, they managed to restore my appearance, you look pretty good. How long has it been since I last smelled a human? Heavenly demonic hidden art, who the hell is that bastard? I couldn't even detect his presence. 50 years ago, the former 4 demonic sovereigns were the strongest of all sovereign generations. And among those 4 was one of the most powerful figures in the history of the heavenly demonic cult. Then, one day, he became greedy. After secretly going to the secret vault and stealing the heavenly demonic ring, he started his seclusion training. However, after his demonic nature went berserk due to the demonic chi emitted by the heavenly demonic ring, he ended up going crazy. After more than 300 disciples of the heavenly demonic cult sacrificed their lives to force him into the heavenly demonic secret vault, the door was sealed, thus putting an end to the incident. I would have been in big trouble if I had reacted a second later. That's quite an incredible amount of demonic chi you are emitting. Who the hell are you, bastard? I'll tell you if you survive. A sword. Good, you managed to offset his attack, Amitabha. Look at this punk. You aren't an ordinary kid, huh? Shall we see how good you are? He's someone who has entered the transcending demonic realm. Moreover, in terms of internal energy, he is superior. This is great. I can't believe I have met such an expert like you in my later years. Although you seem young, you are already in the transcending demonic realm. Who are you? There is no way those old fogies of the heavenly demonic cult would have let you in easily. Honestly, this place isn't good enough to raise a martial master like you, is it? Who knows, by the way, I'm rather curious. Given your skills, you could have easily gotten out of here. Why did you put yourself here? I'm just not interested. What's more, I still have work to do here, you know. Anyway, what are you doing here? I came to retrieve the heavenly demonic ring. I see, as expected, you were sent by the Grand Guardian. Nope, I just came to get my stuff back. Your stuff? I've been letting you off considering it's been so long since I've met someone in the same realm. But you better watch your mouth, kid. Watch my mouth. It's you who should watch your mouth. Because I am the supreme heavenly demon. Erg. Zhuiguang, spare me just this once. Think about our past relationship. And the winner is Dantai Zhuiguang. What are they so happy about? Just as a tiger is not happy to kill a rabbit, killing that kind of bastard doesn't excite me at all. How boring. Even within the heavenly demonic cult, where the strong ruled, his boredom was not relieved. He intentionally stole the heavenly demonic ring to cause his heart demon to go berserk, but the stimulus only lasted for a moment. When he came to his senses, he had already killed 300 cult members. As many as 300 people died from trifling movements that he couldn't even remember. Beyond boredom, that was a feeling of despair. Contrary to their weakness, the mad demon monarch, Dantai Zhuiguang, felt a deep sense of despair in his own strength. What is the use of the mere heavenly demonic ring? What have I been training for, I wonder? Heavenly demon, were you lonely as well? You are the only one I can relate with. Had I been born in the same era as you, how great would it have been? Ancestor heavenly demon, I will return this to you. Are these the books that the heavenly demon wrote himself? The pride of the mad demonic monarch, who was once proud of being the strongest person, was torn to pieces before the heavenly demon's martial knowledge. Unbelievable. No, should I say his approach is different. If one isn't at my level, one won't even be able to fathom the depth of these words. These are just words. But they are driving me insane from excitement. The mad demonic monarch, who had been bored all his life, found salvation from the text left behind by the heavenly demon. Then he made up his mind. I will abandon my jumbled desires and reach the transcending demonic realm in this place, using ancestor heavenly demon's books. Just like that, 50 years pass by. And now, in front of him, a young kid who calls himself the supreme heavenly demon has appeared. I'm so speechless that I can't help but laugh. Supreme heavenly demon. I'll admit that your achievement is incredible for someone who hasn't even reached the age of 20, that's true though. However, the words supreme heavenly demon aren't something you can say recklessly. Are you laughing? You've got some guts, I like that. This bastard is incredibly strong. Even though there are past cult leaders who are still called the great heavenly demonic masters, there is only one supreme heavenly demon, and for me, that person is no different from a god. You brought death upon yourself. What incredible enhanced sword chi. Kid, you better watch out. One more time. Form, technique, momentum, agility, variation, nothingness. Those are all bullshit. Mere feints. If you ignore them, they aren't worth a damn. That is my strength. You endured that. You idiot, considering his physique, how can you attack if you keep letting him hit you? Don't fight him head on and use your techniques. Even if you didn't tell me. I knew that already. Why are you talking to yourself? Just die. Heavenly demonic dominating step. That technique is impossible. That must be a pathetic cloning technique. They are all real. How can that bastard use ancestors' exclusive footwork? A martial master at the level of the mad demonic sovereign. Dai, Dan Tai's Wiguang, could easily see through continuous attacks of enhanced sword chi. At first glance, they look like multiple attacks coming simultaneously. However, upon closer look, they definitely followed an order. It was basic to counterattack in that order. No matter what kind of martial master he faced, the difference was only in speed. The essence remained the same. How boring. However, the Heaven Destroyer's technique was different. Simultaneous attacks from corporeal bodies. Even if it were the mad demonic sovereign, it was impossible to block all attacks coming from all directions at once. As expected, this guy is no ordinary bastard. You punk, this isn't enough, keep attacking him. No, sir, I think we must go somewhere else and calm ourselves first. Shut up, you bastards, you guys are just throwing things out there, but it's a pain in the ass for me. Wait, this unbelievable solution is. Why are you suddenly talking to yourself? Are you crazy, just like me? Let me think for a second. Are you running away like a coward? Who said I'm running away? I was thinking of a way to defeat you. And I just came to a conclusion. You lost. Simultaneously control both swords using chi, arrogant bastard. It's not a half-assed chi controlling sword. Every single one of his attacks is ridiculously fierce. Compared to when I was handling one sack, his chi hasn't decreased at all. No. Only after crossing swords it has become even greater. Did I understand it? That young man, no, you are the one I dreamed about. Do you still not believe that I am the supreme heavenly demon? Allow me to ask you one question, is this real? Can something like this really happen? Does it really matter whether it can happen or not? You should already know the answer after fighting me. So, did I lie to you? About that? Are you going to keep staying here? I don't know. After mastering Ancestor Heavenly Demon's martial arts and attaining the transcending demonic realm, I even tried to take over the Heavenly Demonic Cult. Now that you've appeared, what gives my life meaning has disappeared. How about I give it meaning? I will make the power of the Heavenly Demonic Cult mine. I don't know what I'll do in the future, but I promise you this, you won't even have time to feel bored. I need you, so let's go together. To my meaningless life. Are you going to give it meaning again? Had I been born in the same era as you, how great would it have been? It seems like 300 the heavens have granted my wish. Your disciple, Mad Demonic Sovereign, Dan Tai's Wiguang. Greets the Supreme Heavenly Demon. Guardian Hall. Grano Guardian, what happened? Did he die? About that, what a harsh thing to say. He succeeded. What's more, the man behind him is. Looking at your expressions. I guess I have proven myself enough. What do you think, Mad Demonic Monarch? You finally get to enjoy some fresh air after half a century. Although a long time has passed, this place is still the same. My lord. That bastard is definitely the Mad Demonic Monarch. Did he just call him my lord? Not only did that kid come out of the secret vault with the heavenly demonic ring, but he also made that crazy bastard know. The Mad Demonic Monarch addressed him as my lord. Grand Guardian, why aren't you answering me? I asked if I've proven myself. What do you mean? Your lowly subject, Grand Guardian Duan Muqingyun, would like to sincerely congratulate you on your appearance, my Lord Supreme Heavenly Demon. We greet our Lord Supreme Heavenly Demon. Does that mean Ancestor Heavenly Demon is living inside your precious body, my lord? That's right, all of this is thanks to a grand art from ancient times called soul summoning and spirit binding grand art. So he wasn't talking to himself back then. Ho, although there are many things in the world that are difficult to fathom with human wisdom, this is truly beyond my comprehension. Well, then what is Ancestor saying now? He's been nagging and swearing at you since a while ago. That's right, you idiotic bastards. The Heavenly Demon expected his descendants, the Heavenly Demonic Cult, to take control of Murim. However, no matter how hard we looked, we couldn't find you anywhere in the Central Plains. I guess he must have been disappointed. Hey, Heaven Destroyer, from now on, relay my exact words. Is that so? The Heavenly Demon said he has something to tell you. I am the Heavenly Demon. We greet Ancestor Heavenly Demon. After reprimanding them about the current state of the Heavenly Demonic Cult for a while, Heavenly Demon ordered them to consider Heaven Destroyer as his equal and to assist him. Since there was obviously no one who could question Heaven Destroyer's skills, everyone followed Heavenly Demon's will. At your order. My lord, after wearing the Heavenly Demonic Ring, how do you feel? I don't know, I just think it's a ring with a rather unusual shape. A ring with an unusual shape? You don't know anything. I will personally show you how excellent a weapon the Heavenly Demonic Ring is. I don't know because I've never asked you about it. If you infuse it with enhanced chi and throw it, it becomes a deadly hidden weapon. No matter how strong your protective enhanced chi is, it will be torn apart like a piece of paper. It also has the effect of poison imperviousness. If you bite into the Heavenly Demonic Ring and channel your chi, you will be detoxified in no time. Alright, I got it. Well, it's clearly not an ordinary ring, it's a lot more than an unordinary ring, you know. Now, let us move, Mad Demonic Monarch. Where are we going, my lord? Let's go see the 12 horses that will give us a ride on the rough road later. What do you mean by the 12 horses? Could you be talking about? You must be talking about those guys. My lord, they are the best promising talents in our cult. They are the rising stars that can act as pillars of our cult in the future. Gaining their assistance will be of great help. Uyeon, so let's go meet them, the 12 demonic young masters. My lord, is there a need for us to use the hidden art while we move? What if the horses get scared and run away? That's why let's check on them in secret first. My. Look at these bastards having a great time. Are those bastards the 12 demonic young masters you talked about, my lord? Hey, surprised, can't we join you too? Who the hell are you? Where did he come from? Ho, who am I, you asked? Looks like I should personally tell the 12 demonic young masters who I am. Mad Demonic Monarch, will you help me? At your order. What a load of bullshit. Who the hell are those bastards? 12 demonic young masters. Subjugation completed. Moreover, the technique that young man used just now. Your skills are quite excellent for your age. Especially you, that was some incredible stealth art. What's your name? My name is Shadowless Monarch, Bigong Hwansu. We don't know who you are, however, seeing that you used Lord Supreme Heavenly Demon's martial arts. This person is Lord Supreme Heavenly Demon. As expected. We, 12 demonic young masters, swear our allegiance to someone only when two conditions are met. First, that person must be someone who can defeat us with his skills. Second, he must be the Heavenly Demon cult leader. Two conditions have already been met. From now on, we, the 12 demonic young masters, will serve you as our lord. My lord. I finally gained the assistance of both the 3 guardians and the 12 demonic young masters. Now. Hey, you don't look good. Could it be that a little while ago? My lord. Guardian Hall. You were with him the whole time, yet you just watched until our lord became like this. Ugh. Our lord must have tried too hard to use martial arts that he'd never done before. That's why he has developed some kind of inner demon. What kind of martial arts was it for him to end up in this state? The Nature Sword. Nature Sword. It's my first time seeing it too, so I'm not sure, but I heard that it is a realm beyond the intangible sword realm. Mad Demonic Monarch, wait, that's enough. Are you looking down on us? You can break us, but we will never surrender. I won't be able to win them over if they do not surrender themselves. That is. It was not an ordinary sword chi. Instead of flowing it out in a direct, straight line, it flowed out in the form of a scent. It soon became thick like fog, and filled the entire space. The 12 demonic young masters, who were looking at the scene with admiration, suddenly realized that their bodies were not moving at all. What on earth is going on? That person, we aren't that person's opponent. A realm beyond the intangible sword realm, such a thing really exists. Our Lord doesn't need our questions. All we need to do is to follow his will. Our Lord will wake up soon. To have surpassed the level of a transcending demonic realm at such a young age, something like this probably hasn't happened in Murim's history before. Heaven Destroyer, have you come to your senses, sir? Are you all right? I had a dream. I was standing alone in the pitch-black ocean. Heavenly Demon, what's the difference between Sword Chi and Enhanced Sword Chi? Why all of a sudden? After waking up, the Heaven Destroyer suddenly bombarded the Heavenly Demon with questions about martial arts. Sometimes with innocent childlike eyes, sometimes with the passionate voice of a young man, sometimes with the deep gaze of a sage. Overwhelmed by the sudden questions, the Heavenly Demon was taken aback at first, but he was also happy that there was a person with whom he could have this conversation. Through the conversation with Heavenly Demon, Heaven Destroyer was growing one step further, to the point incomparable to before. The next few days passed quietly. The Heaven Destroyer had his newly appointed subordinates, the 12 demonic young masters, treated and was busy teaching them martial arts. Seriously, this is my first time teaching others. As Heaven Destroyer had already surpassed the transcending demonic realm, he was able to freely cast the intangible sword. That is intangible sword. In terms of sword theory, Heaven Destroyer was already more skilled than anyone else. In some ways he already surpassed the Heavenly Demon. I could feel he was an incredible man, but who would have thought he would be able to win over the Guardians and the 12 demonic young masters in just a few days. What's more, that man should be the infamous Mad Demonic Monarch. What are you looking at? No sir. At any rate, he's truly unbelievable. My lord, what do you think about announcing all of the facts and introduce the path for our heavenly demonic cult to move forward? Let's watch a bit longer. I really want everyone in the Heavenly Demon cult to truly acknowledge me as the Supreme Heavenly Demon, you know. Come to think of it, did you say tomorrow, the sparring between the Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign and the Blood Demonic Sovereign, I mean? Yes, that's correct. Even though both of them are talented people recognized by everyone in the cult, they are at odds with each other on every occasion. As a result, this sparring isn't simply a competition. In fact, it is an event that determines the future path the Heavenly Demonic Cult will take. Well, even though it no longer holds any meaning now that you have appeared, my lord. That's not true. The two demonic sovereigns can be seen as the Heavenly Demonic Cult's representative forces, and I think this is a good opportunity to see the power of our cult with my own eyes. For now, I want to see how the sparring turns out first. I hope everyone remains calm and follows my words. At your order. Excuse me, my lord, what do you plan to do with the Central Plains? I know you must want to conquer it, but... Conquer, huh? I plan to avoid an all-out war with the Central Plains. Pardon? I plan to avoid an all-out war with the Central Plains. Pardon? The old conquest method of the Central Plains that the Heavenly Demonic Cult currently pursues requires many sacrifices, and it only encourages the unity of opposing forces. What's important right now isn't outside, but inside. We will reform our cult's forces first. What do you think, Shadowless Monarch? Don't you think Lord Supreme Heavenly Demon is different from our Heavenly Demonic Cult? 12 Demonic Young Master Jaded Qilin. Don't talk nonsense, we all saw his skills with our own eyes. Still, what Jaded Qilin said is not entirely wrong. What on earth is my lord thinking? I finally warmed up a bit. Who would warm up like this? You are working hard today too, Mad Demonic Monarch. You've come, my lord. Is there something you would like to say to me? Mad Demonic Monarch, please secretly select martial masters under the age of 40 who have outstanding loyalty within our cult. Under 40, does that mean gender doesn't matter? No, also, please look into the situation at the training hall. Yes, my lord, then I will leave it to you. My lord, what on earth are you planning to do? Judging from the information I have acquired so far, tomorrow's sparring can be used to confirm whether the Heavenly Demonic Cult will set out to conquer the Central Plains or not. Sooner or later, a fierce battle for survival will begin between the Muram Alliance and the Demonic Path Syndicate, centered on the Northern Blade Association. The good thing is the Heavenly Demonic Cult is still outside of their interests. The world is about to change. Ten Sword King. Did you call for me, my lord? Have those who are good at movement and stealth art ready to send my letter to the Central Plains. Central Plains. Although it was a word that refers to the place that the Heavenly Demonic Cult needed to conquer, it was also a word that evoked a nostalgic feeling like home. Was it because of its specialness? Regardless of whether they were for or against the conquest of the Central Plains, all members of the Heavenly Demonic Cult who had gathered for this sparring shared the same exciting sentiments. It's Sir Grand Guardian. By the way, who are those people? I don't know who they are, but that young man is truly good looking. Everyone is so excited. The result of the sparring will decide whether we are going to conquer the Central Plains or not, so of course they would be. Please win, Sir Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign. Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign Begong Hangsing. So that person is the Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign, then the other person must be Blood Demonic Sovereign. As the Dantai family's honor is at stake, please win. Good luck, Blood Demonic Sovereign Dantai Yuli. The cheers from both sides are incredible. By the way, Grand Guardian, why must it be those two? Aren't there 4 sovereigns? Although those two are also the 2 pillars that support the heavenly demonic cult, they are also rivals who want to surpass each other. Mad Demonic Monarch, you probably remember him, since the Blood Demonic Sovereign was your subordinate before you locked yourself in. Really, my memories of before I locked myself are now too faint. The Blood Demonic Sovereign truly respected you, even though you committed massacre 50 years ago, he still took your side and was imprisoned because of that. Humph, stop talking about that, I just want to see what's taking place right now. So the 2 of them are bitter enemies, let's hurry and start, Grand Guardian. Today's sparring is an important match that will determine the actions of the entire heavenly demonic cult. No matter what the outcome is, you 2 will have to acknowledge it. Do you have anything left to say? No. I'd like to say one thing. Everyone, I, Vermilion Sun, wish to fulfill the long-standing wish of our heavenly demonic cult, that's why I'm standing here. Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign, Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign. As a warrior, I also respect the Blood Demonic Sovereign, but I can't ignore our long-cherished wishes because of him. Our heavenly demonic cult is alive and well right now, therefore, we should no longer hesitate to advance to the Central Plains. I mean, shouldn't we go and settle our ancestors' blood debt? Long live the heavenly demonic cult, let's conquer Miram, long live the heavenly demonic cult. Look at that bastard, he has got quite the tongue, huh? Now begin. Today's sparring will continue until one person admits defeat. Why are they just staring at one another like that, can't you tell? In a fight between masters who have reached the same conquering demonic realm as them, a moment of carelessness can cost you your life. Even though it may look like those 2 are standing still, they must be studying each other's attacks and movements while consuming a considerable amount of chi. No, that's not what I mean. If it were me, I think I would have already inflicted fatal wounds and finished it off. That's because you are on a different level than them, punk. What do you think, my lord? In my opinion, the Blood Demonic Sovereign seems to have a bit more advantage. I don't know if it were a normal match, that would be the case, but for some reason I feel a strange energy. Pardon, what do you mean? Just keep watching and you will understand. Blood Dragon Sword Technique. Both are in a similar realm, looks like it. However, I don't think the Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign has used everything in his disposal yet. Violent Sun Demonic Art. In that case, try receiving this too. How can you collapse already? Seriously, how persistent? I was going to finish this nicely. You bastard. Mad Demonic Monarch, protect the Blood Demonic Sovereign. At your order. Then let's end it like this. Who the hell are you? Aren't you going to get out of the way? The match has already ended, step back. What nonsense, kill the Blood Demonic Sovereign. Who are you talking to? I can sense suspicious presences. Who are those bastards? 10 Sword Kings, protect the Guardians, 12 Demonic Young Masters, take down the guys in black on the left and right sides of the stage, now. In Mad Demonic Monarch, watch your back. Who are you guys? I asked who you are, you sons of bitches. We've been discovered, everyone, attack. Damn. Damn it. What are you looking at? Whoa. Who are you? Where is the real Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign? I haven't heard that there is an expert like you in the heavenly demonic cult. Who the hell are you? I was the one who asked you a question first. If you don't want to answer me, don't. I will take this opportunity to vent my anger. My name is Icy Demonic Heart Ju Huguang, Vice Leader of the Wicked Blood Cult. Wicked Blood Cult, and in terms of power, the Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign and the Blood Demonic Sovereign are equal. Therefore, in order to advance to the Central Plains, the Vermilion Sun Demonic Sovereign tried to borrow our strength. Thanks to the spy we secretly planted within the heavenly demonic cult, we found out that he suddenly refused our offer. Using the spy, we administered poison to the Vermilion Sun demonic sovereign for a long period of time, so although he is alive now, he can't perform martial arts. Is this how the story about the Vermilion Sun demonic sovereign entering seclusion training came about? The real Vermilion Sun demonic sovereign must be with them right now. My lord, we have captured and killed all the people in black. My lord, did one of the 12 demonic young masters just say my lord? That stupid bastard, all the men in black are dead. My lord or whatnot, am I the only one left? If you want to get your answer, you will have to spare my life. Whether it's you or that bastard, you guys keep getting on my nerves. That's it, as expected of the leader, you are quick to grasp the situation, keeping me alive will benefit you too. Benefit or not, on the other hand, I think you haven't realized your situation yet. I don't negotiate with bastards like you. What are you talking about? It's just as I said. Take care of him, mad demonic monarch, at your order. My lord, didn't he call him my lord? What's more, that sword and that ring are definitely the heavenly demonic sword and the heavenly demonic ring. My lord, keep your mouth shut. Yes, now that things have turned out like this, I have no other choice but to take this head on. That's right. I am the Supreme Heavenly Demon, Heaven Destroyer. Supreme Heavenly Demon, Heaven Destroyer. It's true that he's carrying the heavenly demonic sword and the heavenly demonic ring, but such a young man is the Supreme Heavenly Demon. Does that make sense? He looks like a crazy person. Alright, fine, I knew this would happen. What should I show them this time to convince them? There's no need to do that, my lord. That person is Mad Demon. Uncle. We pay our respect to our lord. The 3 guardians. The Mad Demonic Monarch. And even the 12 demonic young masters. What else is left to question? Our lord is back, seriously, so there was an easy method like this. Demonic Pavilion Assembly Hall. Grand Guardian, please tell me everything you know about the Wicked Blood Cult. The Wicked Blood Cult is Tianzu's demonic cult. After the Great Orthodox Demonic War, our relations were completely severed. We had no idea that they had infiltrated our cult and were plotting something like this. My apologies, my lord. I'm not trying to point out your mistake. Our priority is to understand the situation and sort it out. Compared to our cult, what is the size of their force? Their exact size is unknown. Based on past records, it is by no means inferior to our heavenly demonic cult. How come such people are not known in the Central Plains? That's because they are a secret force like us and have never advanced into the Central Plains. Even during the last Great Orthodox Demonic War, only some of their forces were incorporated into our cult and participated in the conquest. So those bastards tried to swallow our cult whole. Does that mean they have confidence in their power? For now, we have to meet the real Vermilion Sun demonic sovereign to hear the detailed story. Let's talk about this later. The heavenly demonic cult may be in more danger than I expected. I need to push forward with what I've been putting off. I say this as the supreme heavenly demon of this generation. Pardon. From now on I will reform the heavenly demonic cult. Heavenly demonic cult Cave Forest. Who would have thought the legendary supreme heavenly demon would appear again? Aren't we dreaming? Of course not. Do you remember that handsome face? I want to see it again. That's impossible, my lord. Open the heavenly demonic secret vault. Only the worthy can look at those secret manuals. It is a tradition that has been maintained for 1,700 years. Please reconsider it. Somehow this reminds me of the old days. Traditions are bound to be broken someday. No matter how precious a treasure is, it only has value when it is used where it is needed. Let all the disciples see the secret manuals. Additionally, we will use weapons and elixirs to improve the disciples' martial arts skills. One more thing, from now on, all organizational reform will prioritize individual capabilities. I'm not saying we will ignore the seniority, but, if anyone has skills that surpass those of their superiors, his or her position can be promoted to a high-ranking one. The new systems that Heaven Destroyer proposed were truly unconventional. All ranks of the heavenly demonic cult were reorganized and separated into 10 ranks. Accordingly, each rank got a different color for their clothes, the organization was restructured, administration was minimized, and each organization's quality was increased. The leader of the Demonic Emperor Sword Squad, my immediate personal guard, is the Mad Demonic Monarch. At your order. And afterwards, he will also serve as General Chief to teach all disciples in the cult. But my lord, he is Yes, he was the one responsible for the bloodshed 50 years ago, but, since I already freed him from his resentment, there's no need to worry about it anymore. Since my useless self can be of use to you, even if my body is worn out and my soul is crushed, I will do everything for the sake of my lord and the heavenly demonic cult. My lord, what will you do with the Vermilion Sun demonic sovereign's empty position? My lord, Sir Vermilion Sun demonic sovereign is here, just in time. What on earth happened for him to end up in that state? How did you find him? I expected that he was still confined in our cult, and I was right. The Vermilion Sun demonic sovereign's empty position, I will leave it to him again. But my lord, this Bastero is a traitor. I know, and my forgiveness only happens once. If you make a mistake again, I will punish you with my own hands, so keep that in mind. To greet you while lying down like this, please forgive me for my sins, my lord. I will put aside all your mistakes until now, Vermilion Sun demonic sovereign, just don't forget those hot tears right now. At your order. It is truly impossible to fathom the depth of our Lord. When we crossed swords for the first time, my heart trembled at the devotion of our Supreme Lord, who only existed in books, but his current appearance is moving my heart in a different way. Our Supreme Lord in the books was a person with a sense of solitude. The more I got to know him, the more I sympathized with him. However, our current Supreme Lord is a little bit different. Reform the organization and establish new laws. He listens to his subordinates but firmly carry out his will. A peerless master, the transcending demonic realm. It's different from that. It's like I'm looking at an emperor. Supreme heavenly demon, my lord. Perhaps you may even be a greater figure than the first Supreme Lord. One more time, swing it with determination. Mad demonic monarch, you're here, my lord. How many children die at this training camp? About 10%, my lord. These are the guys who couldn't overcome the grueling training. Is that so? No matter how fancy you describe it, this cruel world is a place where the strong eat the weak. You may think this is harsh, but the experience here will be a valuable asset for children who will have to live their entire lives as martial artists. You are right, mad demonic monarch. Even though they are children, it's amazing that they're working so hard. This is truly a strong group. I can understand why the entire Murim must unite every time the heavenly demonic cult appears. The heavenly demonic cult had an unprecedentedly busy time. Each organization established discipline and encouraged the development of martial arts. Thanks to the secret manuals, elixirs, and weapons from the heavenly demonic secret vault, the instruction of the people, the correct sounds for elixir, the disciples achieved a new level of improvement in their inner chi day by day. In a blink of an eye, 2 months had passed. It's finally time, Demonic Pavilion. Our cult has changed significantly. However, as I said before, we will avoid engaging in an all-out war with the Central Plains. Then are we going to continue to build up power here? No, we will go to the Central Plains, not all of our cult, of course. Dominating without them feeling it, that's my method. Mad demonic monarch, Dantai Zhuiguang, my lord. Yes, shadowless monarch, Bigong Huansu. Heartbreaking flower, Dantai Wushen, yes. You guys will go to the Central Plains with me. Demonic Emperor Pavilion Azure Dragon Hall Light Cheese. Something I must do before leaving. What's that? About that. For generations, it has been customary for the cult leaders to award a martial art and a weapon to the top disciple among the children discharged from the training hall. One child has graduated with exceptional grades this time, but if my lord does not wish to follow the old tradition, no, of course I will do it. It is my duty to encourage the children who will lead the heavenly demonic cult in the future. Please bring that child here. It was a girl, I greet my lord. My name is Bigong Xiaochun, top disciple Bigong Xiaochun. I heard that you have achieved excellent results, so what is it that you want? Nothing, my lord. Nothing. Yes. What's with that brat? Why is her answer so short, TSK? Then let me ask you this, what kind of person do you want to become in the future? I want to become the strongest sword user, my lord. She dares to talk about becoming the strongest in front of his lordship, this mannerless brat. The strongest sword user, in your opinion, what kind of person is the strongest sword user? Isn't it someone who can overcome nature with a sword? Seriously, look at her talking to herself. Who on earth is her instructor? How bold. Excuse me. No, it's the opposite. I did not expect to hear that answer. I like it. Did you say that the top disciple would be given a martial art and a weapon? Let me give her one more gift. 3 gifts. Since I don't have a lot of weapons, your first gift will be this. That's too much, my lord. As for the weapon, please allow me to bring one from the heavenly demonic secret vault. Too much. The second gift is me, though. Pardon. From now on, you and I will be in a master and disciple relationship. You can gradually learn martial arts from me. Ah yes. My lord, may I ask what her third gift will be? Ah, right, the third gift. Your goal of becoming the strongest sword user is good, but it's quite distant. Giving you a closer goal will be your third gift. Follow me, your next goal is the Central Plains. At your order. As time went by to commemorate the Heaven Destroyer and his party on their journey to the Central Plains, Grand Marshal Hall, all members of the Heavenly Demonic Cult gathered in the Grand Marshal Hall. But how is his lordship planning to go? Won't he be using that? Hey, Grand Guardian, you aren't tricking me, right? I would never dare to do that, my lord. I mean, I just can't believe it. If I blow my true chi into this heavenly demonic ring, a spirit animal will come. What's more, we will be riding that to the Central Plains. Hey, heavenly demon, is the Grand Guardian telling the truth? Instead of asking me why don't you try it yourself? I've raised it since it was a baby. If it's still alive, how old must it be now? Whether I'm being tricked or not. Shall I give it a try? Seriously, let alone a spirit animal, I can't even see its nose high. My lord, for generations, there is a spirit animal that only the heavenly demonic cult leaders are allowed to use, a spirit animal. What are you talking about? His name is Golden Head Divine Eagle. Brat, you are still alive, huh, you have gotten bigger too. Oh, it's not going to eat me, right? What do you take the Golden Head Divine Eagle for? Don't be scared and hold out your hand, like this. It must have felt your existence, heavenly demon, as expected of a spirit animal. How would I have known these mysterious things existed if I had stayed in my palace? Everyone, get on the Golden Head Divine Eagle. Let's go, to the Central Plains. Riding the spirit animal, Golden Head Divine Eagle, Heaven Destroyer and his party entered the Central Plains. Zhejiang Fortress Hangzhou. Not only was Hangzhou widely known for its beautiful scenery because it was located at the mouth of the river, but it was also a frequent spot for many foreign ships. With the gathering of treasures and people from various cultures, it was a dreamlike place that provided all kinds of entertainment. Therefore, it was enough of a place for Heaven Destroyer's party who were stuck in the heavenly demonic cult for years, to lose their minds. Except for Heaven Destroyer, of course, although I saw these kinds of scenes until I was sick of them in the palace. This is my first time walking down the street like this. This is quite exciting. Master, aren't you hungry? You must be starving, right? Right, let's eat. I'm really curious about what food they sell in places like this. Hey, aren't you going to watch your manners in front of his lordship? It's fine, Zhuiguang. Alright, let's go eat. Let's go to the most famous place here. Jingnan Best Pavilion, along with the Yellow Crane Pavilion. It was said to be 2 representative pavilions of the Central Plains. This place was divided into Inner Hall, Upper Hall, and Lower Hall to receive guests. Among them, the most luxurious and expensive one was the Inner Hall, costing 100 taels of silver per night. What's with these menacing people? What would you like to eat? Please give us roast duck, dumplings, noodles, and wadao alcohol. Phew, fortunately there is a good person among them. I understand. Is there anything else? I will call you again if necessary. Yes. Before we eat, I have something to tell you. You don't seem to realize it, but you guys look way too menacing right now, especially you mad demonic monarch. Since we are in the Central Plains, put on a softer expression, avoid doing anything that will attract attention, and that's not how you smile, mad demonic monarch. Also, from now on, you must call me young master or lord. You should also be aware that I am called the Jade-Faced Divine Dragon Wenyun in the Central Plains. It's best if you come up with your own nicknames, especially you, Mad Demonic Sovereign and Shadowless Monarch. Having those nicknames will only draw the attention of those around us. At your order, nickname, what should I call myself? Your food is here, now, let's eat first. My lord, why did we come to Hangzhou when the Central Plains is so vast? Because I heard it was here, the headquarters of the Demonic Path Syndicate, The headquarters of the Demonic Path Syndicate, yeah, therefore, the fastest place to get information is here in Hangzhou. Before I came to the cult, the Northern Blade Association formed the Miram Alliance. These are the bastards who have been screaming for the conquest of the demonic path, so the results should have come out by now. And I came here because I wanted to see the results for myself. I understand, Master. My lord, I don't think those things are normal people. Yeah, I was waiting for those guys. What great timing. From now on, do not even move, my lord. Hey, those bastards have been looking at us. Judging from their behavior, they must be martial artists. Hello there, when did he get behind us? Who the hell are you, you bastard? Excuse me, but can you tell me the location of the Demonic Path Syndicate? Demonic Path Syndicate, no wonder you look suspicious, so you bastards were the remnants of the Demonic Path Syndicate. When did he take my sword sheath? What's more? What on earth is with this bastard, this monstrous strength? Are you not going to let go? Should I? Whoa, Master, he's simply playing with that person, as expected from my lord. Sorry if I was rude, I am Jade-Faced Divine Dragon, Wen-Yun. The reason I asked about the Demonic Path Syndicate was because I had been away for about 3 months. That's why I wanted to hear some news from Zhang. Jade-Faced Divine Dragon Wen-Yun, surprised. We were so blind that we didn't recognize you, Great Warrior Wen. Hey, what are you doing all of a sudden? Wait, let me ask you a question. What are they saying about me and Miram? What can I say? There is probably no one among the Miram people who does not know your great name, Great Warrior Wen. Not only did you take the Grand Gang leader of the Beggar Gang under your command, but you also treated him like a dog. Aren't you the one with the highest ranking in Shaolin? No, in the entire Nine Orthodox Alliance. Nine Orthodox Alliance, the strongest master in the Nine Orthodox Alliance. When did it become so exaggerated? Well, they aren't exactly wrong. No, it's different. For some reason I think the one who draws the most attention in Miram is Master. Ahem. Anyway, let's go back to my question now. Can you tell me about what happened over the past 3 months? The latest news from Miram that Heaven Destroyer heard was a series of surprises. The largest Miram alliance in history was formed with the head of the Northern Blade Association, Dugu Henshin, as the leader. They attacked the Demonic Path Syndicate located in the suburbs of Hangzhou. But instead of achieving victory, they suffered severe losses under the Demonic Path Syndicate's hands, who had already been fully prepared. I heard that the Miram Alliance's forces outnumbered the Demonic Path Syndicate's forces. Demonic Marshal, so how did such a thing happen? Rather than confronting them head-on, those despicable Demonic Path Syndicate bastards resorted to hit-and-run tactics. On the other hand, the Miram Alliance must remain honorable. You know that a moment of carelessness can lead to one's downfall, right? Despicable? No, they were rather praiseworthy. Avoiding direct confrontation was a very wise decision. Anyway, the main forces of the Demonic Path Syndicate all hid underground and continued their persistent struggle using the secret branches they hid everywhere, so the damage to the Miram Alliance was quite substantial. And, although this is just a rumor, everything happened because the Demonic Path Syndicate invited the descendant of the Orthodox sex Juga clan as their advisor. The Juga clan's descendant. Hey, don't say anything you can't take responsibility for. What are you going to do if what you said causes trouble for Great Warrior Yun? Great Warrior Yun, please pretend you didn't hear anything. Anyway, that's all we know. We are sorry that we can't help you much. No, it was plenty. Thank you so much. Ho ho, Great Warrior Yun is so nice, I know, right? Unbelievable. The Demonic Path Syndicate, who I thought was going to collapse instantly, is actually giving trouble to the Miram Alliance. Who on earth could it be? A member of the Orthodox sects, a descendant of the Juga family, the advisor who caused this situation to happen. My lord. Get ready to leave, we have a place to go. Although Heaven Destroyer had a way to contact the Twin Nose in the Central Plains, he normally used the Golden Frog Money Shop. As the best money shop in the Central Plains, Golden Frog Money Shop, the Golden Frog Money Shop was the largest in scale and possessed branches in every part of the country. Who is looking for me? If he's going to waste my time, I will personally teach you a lesson. Golden Frog Money Shop Hangzhou Branch Manager Zhang Yongxing. What's with these young rookies? Who are you to ask to see me in person? Me, this kind of person. And unofficially. Since the Golden Frog Money Shop was owned by the Twin Nose, a distinguished guest has arrived, it made no difference to call it Heaven Destroyer's possession. Golden Frog Money Shop VIP Reception Room. I apologize for my rudeness earlier, something bad happened to me yesterday. It's fine, branch manager, I'm here to get in touch with the Twin Nose, so tell me where they are. The twin knows. Are you talking about the two sirs? Although they are quite elusive, it's possible to contact them anytime. Is that so? Then please tell them to come to Hangzhou. Yes, sir. Have you decided on where to stay in Hangzhou? A place to stay? No, not yet. Then allow me to guide you to Jingnan's best pavilion's inner hall. What's more, I also want to repent for my rudeness just now. Please leave it to me. Isn't that place super expensive? Haha, you are going too far with your joke. Have you not spent the Golden Frog money shop's money with that token? No, how much money can I spend with the token? It's unlimited, since you are the actual owner of the Golden Frog money shop. That's how Heaven Destroyer took care of his business with the Golden Frog money shop. Unlimited, it's a huge amount of capital. To have a money shop like this, you guys are amazing. Twin knows. Thanks to you, I learned something else. We won't have any problem with money in the Central Plains from now on. Hangzhou at night, it was a city with a different appeal than during the day. Since there was nothing to do until the twin nose came to Hangzhou, Heaven Destroyer and his party were taking a breather and looking around the street. The branch manager of the Golden Frog money shop sent me here today. Please allow me to guide you through Hangzhou this evening. I'm glad to hear that. Please take care of us. Of course, please come this way. Let's have fun again. Wait, you can't just go sightseeing this time. Train to naturally blend into the Central Plains, and, although I've repeated it quite a few times already, do not cause a commotion. At your order. What do you think, Zhuiguang? Are you feeling less bored? Of course, my lord. The splendor of this place keeps me gasping every time. Really, I thought you had quite a bit of experience with this kind of thing. Well, it may sound presumptuous, but in my 137 years of age, this is the first time I have come across something like this, since I was so focused on martial arts. 137, he's that old. At any rate, I will keep my promise no matter what. You won't regret following me out of the secret vault, Zhuiguang. Thank you so much, my lord. Ah, I am sorry. You are sorry. Are your eyes just for show? That crazy bastard, Zhuiguang, do not cause a commotion. Can't you see that my shoulder is dislocated? Damn punk, is keeping your mouth shut going to solve the problem? What the, where the fuck are you touching, you son of a bitch? Your shoulder seems completely fine, though. Do you know who I am to say such bullshit? This won't do. Don't think you can get away with just an apology. Then what should I do for you to forgive me? What the, did a fight break out? Looks like there is a quarrel. Crawl. If you crawl between my crotch, I will forgive you. Damn, it happened, Zhuiguang. That easily. The mad demonic monarch went that far just because of my words. I crawled between your legs, is that enough? I was thinking of crushing his pride even more, but if it ends like this. I asked if that was enough. That should be enough, right? Yeah, a man should not go back on his words, just let him off already. It doesn't look like he made that big of a mistake. Since he has done it, how about leaving what happened behind us? It's a good day too. And who the hell are you, you son of a bitch? What's good about the weather at night? If it's my lord's order, if you tell me to crawl like a dog, I can do as much as you want. If you tell me to bark like a dog, I can do it without hesitation. However, I can never tolerate you putting your dirty hand on my lord's body. He killed a person. I told you to be careful, after enduring it so well for a while. What on earth is this? My apologies, my lord. I lost my mind when he pushed you. Let me pass. What on earth happened here, Heek? I go, young master, if you went and did that to this person, how are we supposed to clean up, Sir Bao? I'm sorry, but we accidentally got caught up in a fight. Will it be difficult? Usually, it's not a problem, but now, it'll be hard for not only me, but also for you and your party to leave Hangzhou safely. I'd like to hear the reason for that in detail. Is that scoundrel someone incredible? About that, he's just a good-for-nothing small fry, but behind him is the Demonic Path Syndicate. Demonic Path Syndicate, maybe I'll have to thank the mad demonic monarch for this. In order to avoid the Demonic Path Syndicate's retaliation, we must do something, but what should we do? There must be a way, Sir Bao. If you do as I tell you, you will be able to avoid this misfortune. The next day, words were hung everywhere in Hangzhou. Announcement: last night, the rules of etiquette were instilled in a rude person who did not know it. However, unfortunately, his understanding was too insufficient to comprehend it, so he collapsed and died. Whether it is a favor or a grievance, anyone who wants to settle it should come to me, a visitor at Jingnan's best pavilion inner hall, Mr. Wen. He's being sarcastic, right? Yeah, he's simply asking them to find him. Jiangnan's best pavilion. Master, you must teach me today. What are you talking about? I'm talking about swordsmanship. You told Ime that you would teach me. You should go out and get some fresh air too, my lord. We will protect Jiangnan's best pavilion. Well, I have not done anything worthy of being her master all this time. Are you ready to learn? Of course, I will be the most hard-working disciple in the world. Well then, I'll be back soon. How exciting. And, Zhuiguang, we may have guests soon. Are you talking about the Demonic Path Syndicate? Yeah, so don't kill them, capture them all alive and get information from them. From their location to their method of contact, we only need those two things, at your order. Near Hangzhou. That's not it, as soft as the spring breeze, and it has to be lightning fast. Like this, focus on the tip of your sword. It's a new sword, so I guess she's still not used to it. Xiaochun, let's take a short break. How do you feel as you practice the beginning movements of the heavenly demonic three swords? I'm not sure yet. Ha ha ha, that can happen. When you reach great heights, you will enter the state of mind sword. Even though it's hard, don't give up and keep going. But you haven't taught me much. I will do better from now on. I've had enough rest. I will go train again. Ha ha, my ass. What? Why are you so grumpy all of a sudden? You just smiled while looking at your disciple. Have you already got the world? Is now the time to focus on younger disciples? What's wrong with you all of a sudden? It's because I don't like it. And what did you say earlier? Don't kill and capture them alive. That's not the heavenly demon's way. Whoever tries to act smart with you, you crush them. Didn't you see how the mad demonic monarch handled it yesterday? Hey, heavenly demon, do you think this is some kind of kid's fight? If I do that, I will have to fight against the entire Murim. And what's wrong with that? You can just fight the entire Murim. Then, who will take responsibility for the loss of lives? That's right, sir, there's no need for unnecessary killing. Don't worry, heavenly demon, this is only the beginning of my journey as Heaven Destroyer. Humph, you only know how to speak well. I am serious, you know. Did you hear that? Looks like Zhuiguang accomplished his mission. Let's go back. Xiaochun, yes, master. Jiangnan's best pavilion inner hall. Zhuiguang. Didn't I tell you to capture them alive? They are all dead. My lord, I left one of them alive. Cough. Well, he's breathing, but can we consider him alive? This bastard is exaggerating, my lord. Hey, you bastard, go ahead and tell my lord what you told me before. You mean the Demonic Path Syndicate's location and method of contact, sir? Do you think I will tell you, you stupid son of a bitch? Oh, I've been waiting for you, the leader, to come. Soft as the spring breeze. It also has to be as fast as lightning, heavenly demonic three swords training sword. Because it's master's order, I won't kill you. But I don't think you've trained enough to fight him, mister. I knew the martial arts skills of those who were here first were amazing, but a child who doesn't seem to have reached the age of 20 can possess such skills. Good job, Xiaochun, hee hee. Now, if you have nothing left to say, I think it's your turn to answer my questions. Perhaps the shock of losing to a young girl in one hit was so great that the assassin from the Demonic Path Syndicate was obediently answering Heaven Destroyer's questions. As a result, Heaven Destroyer was able to obtain quite a lot of information about the Demonic Path Syndicate. The Demonic Path Syndicate had 8 leading forces carrying out the missions of the group, and they were called the Demonic Path 8 factions. In addition, there was the Slaughtering Sword unit directly under the command of the Demonic Path Syndicate's headquarters, and they had come to kill Heaven Destroyer and his party under the orders of the Slaughtering Sword unit leader. Why, what kind of relationship does that good-for-nothing bastard have with you, Demonic Path Syndicate? Well, the person who passed away was our unit leader's cousin. Ah, of course you can't let a family grudge go then. Can you take me to your unit leader? I should at least apologize to him in person. You can't. I'm sure he already knows we've failed and sent the members here to clean up, so that's no different from suicide. Hey, Heaven Destroyer, quite a number of them are coming this way. There is no need to go to meet him anymore, considering their direction and speed, they should be here soon. Pardon, has he already issued the kill order? Mad Demonic Monarch, I'm going to believe what you say and give it a try. If it doesn't work out, you're responsible. Ah, really, please believe me, you will not regret it, my lord. What's he talking about? Well, the Mad Demonic Monarch talked with our lord about it 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the night of the dispute. I think differently, my lord. What you need is a strong appearance. So what you're saying is that my face looks weak, that's correct. No, rather than weak, should I say you look too handsome. Zhuiguang, only useless scoundrels would chase after looks or false names. I know, you're absolutely correct, but even though we are well aware of your strength, I am worried that the Central Plains small fries will jump to conclusions based solely on your appearance and that something bothersome will happen to you. You don't have to think so hard about it, you can just wear it like a mask when you need to, right? But I like this face, though, but alright, I will give it some thought. You, Slaughtering Sword Unit member, pardon, consider yourself lucky. Because you will be the first to see this face. Go and tell him this, the heavenly demon scribe, Heaven Destroyer, has arrived. Is something going on at Jiangnan's best pavilion? Why? All the lights around Jiangnan's best pavilion have been turned off, I know, right? Are they temporarily closed? Ah, yes, due to some circumstances, our pavilion is closed today, really? That's a first, to think Jiangnan's best pavilion is closed. Good job, keep that up. They're here. Since you are here, come on in, how much longer are you going to sneak around like rats? Well, judging from his reaction, that bastard must be the unit leader, Slaughtering Sword Unit Leader 1 Blade Severing Ha Jincheng. All your comrades are dead, yet you're the only one who survived. Take your own life. At your order. Who told you that you can kill my prisoner as you please? You've got some guts, brat. Do you know where this is? Isn't this the inner hall of Jiangnan's best pavilion, an expensive and cozy place? Are you a member of the Miram Alliance? You must think you can act however you please just because you have some background. Well, it doesn't matter, whether you are a member of the Miram Alliance or a wanderer, the fact that you will die today will not change. The fact that I will die today will not change, it's you who will die, though. I will finish you in one hit. One Blade Severing Ha Jincheng, that's the name of the elder who will cut off your head today. Did anyone ask? Compared to his great nickname, there's nothing worth seeing about his sword strike. I lost the sensation in my arm in one hit. Are you not going to draw your sword? I'm not confident that I can fight without killing you, you know. Those weren't words that could be easily ignored. However, one of the reasons why Ha Jincheng was able to rise up to his unit leader position was thanks to his amazing judgment. Based on the bout they exchanged just now, he came to a realization, although he didn't know exactly what it was, he knew something was up about his opponent. Until I find out what it is, let's observe a bit longer. Unit leader, you must stop, this person is him, the heavenly demon scribe, Heaven Destroyer. What? The heavenly demon scribe, Heaven Destroyer? The heavenly demon scribe, Heaven Destroyer, who was said to have killed all the members of the Slaughtering Sword Unit, in the bout just now. I don't think he was bluffing. The heavenly demon scribe whom our HQ so desperately wanted to meet is right in front of me. What heavenly luck! The protagonist of Mount Tai's bloody chronicle, who once slaughtered the masters of the Northern Blade Association and the Nine Orthodox Alliance, heavenly demon scribe, heavenly demon. The Demonic Path Syndicate's headquarters dispatched experts to all directions to recruit him, but his whereabouts were still unknown. If I become a bridge connecting the Demonic Path Syndicate and the heavenly demon scribe, my status within the Demonic Path Syndicate will also rise. This is my chance. Are you really the heavenly demon scribe, Heaven Destroyer, sir? What? Why are you acting so obediently? My lord. Your face, I told you, didn't I? I see, you were right, Zhuiguang, that wasn't the reason at all. Please allow me to formally introduce myself again. My name is Ha Jincheng, the leader of the Slaughtering Sword Unit, directly under the Demonic Path Syndicate. It is my greatest honor to meet someone of your stature, sir. You were so determined to kill me just now, but to think your attitude has changed in such a short time. Is it the power of appearance? Power of appearance? What are you talking about? Anyway, our syndicate has been making inquiries in every possible way to find you. Sir, if you come with me, I will take good care of you. Didn't you say you are directly under the HQ's control? Now that we've met like this, there's no need for me to go to the headquarters myself. Just convey my words to the syndicate leader. I am not on anyone's side in Miram, and I can no longer tolerate the way the Miram Alliance relies on its power and acts evilly. So as someone who shares a common enemy, I would like to meet and have a direct conversation with him. Just tell him that. But if you want to have a conversation, where are you planning to have it? If not our HQ, do you have a location in mind? After 10 days, we will meet at the Neutrality Pavilion in Kaifeng. Kaifeng, isn't that where the Miram Alliance's HQ is? Are you planning to invite the Grand Master into a tiger's den? I'm also being chased by the Miram Alliance. No, I'm doing this because I have people I can trust in Kaifeng, so I hope you can understand. However, if something goes wrong, if things go wrong, I will definitely protect your Grandmaster. If push comes to shove, we will just have to fight, right, against the Miram Alliance's HQ, I mean. He's talking like it's some kind of children's fight, as expected of the protagonist of the Bloody Chronicle, so this is the heavenly demon scribe. I understand, Bo. I will pass on your message to the Grand Master. That's how the commotion with the Demonic Path Syndicate slaughtering sword unit came to an end. Xiao Chun, I told you not to run. Sir Bao, is something wrong? Is this because of what happened last time? We already solved the Demonic Path Syndicate's problem though. About that, the number of customers has dropped recently. The story of Sir Bao went like this. Perhaps the incident with the Demonic Path Syndicate slaughtering sword unit was seen as a problem. Ever since that day, people who appeared to be members of the Miram Alliance had continued to monitor Jiangnan's best pavilion, and find trouble with the visitors by questioning their every move, which caused the customers to leave in droves. These damned bastards, please rest assured, Sir Bao, I will go find them and take care of it right away. Where are you planning to go? Where else? I will go to the Miram Alliance. Thanks to the Golden Toad Bank owner's guidance, Heaven Destroyer headed to the Miram Alliance's branch in Hangzhou. Since the Miram Alliance came into power, nearby merchants have suffered enormously. As the Miram Alliance continues to expand their territory using their power, the merchants are worried that all the surrounding commercial areas will be taken over at this rate. The incident last time was already ridiculous enough. Now what? The Miram Alliance even affect the merchant world. They only allow merchants who listen to them to do business. Those who oppose will be forced into submission, so there are no people who dare to confront them. Stupid bastards, how many more enemies are they planning to make? How about the Golden Toad Bank? Is there any damage? We are relying on the support of the imperial family and the government ministers. That's why we're doing a lot better than the other businesses. Imperial family and the government minister, that's quite the backing. Twin knows how far have you spread your influence. We're here, my lord, Miram Alliance Hangzhou branch. They went all out in building it. Who are you? They didn't say anyone would come though. Did you make an appointment? Hangzhou branch manager, please come out here. This bastard, who do you think you are to cause a scene here? Small fry should get lost. Which scoundrel dares to cause a commotion in broad daylight? You. Ha, you dare address a Miram Alliance's branch manager that way? This bastard must have gone out of his mind. I wasn't sure at first, but I'm right, it's truly you. What unforgivable sin did I commit that I keep getting involved with that devil-like bastard? Former leader of Mandate Squad, current Miram Alliance's Hangzhou branch manager, smiling, eliminating sword Wu Haiyancheng. It's been a while, great warrior Wu, this will make things so much easier. You know our branch manager. Miram Alliance Hangzhou branch reception room. You look much better than before, great warrior. Oh, is it because you are now the branch manager? Really, since ancient times, hasn't it been true that a warrior must stand on the front line to appear energetic? Now, let's get to the point. I'm staying at Jiangnan's best pavilion, but suspicious people keep wandering around that place. Wait, what kind of bastards dare to loiter around the place? Great warrior when is staying? Seriously, kids these days are fearless, ahem. Hey, it's your doing, isn't it? No, what? About that, I need to go to the bathroom urgently, please excuse me for a moment. He's running quite fast, huh? Damn it. Who would have thought that son of a bitch would be related to Jiangnan's best pavilion? Not long ago, is what he said, is that so? Suspicious bastards are renting the entire Jiangnan's best pavilion annex. Start keeping an eye on them now. Also, investigate every single customer who came to Jiangnan's best pavilion. Yes, sir. It's your doing, isn't it? It's me, fuck. Branch manager, is there something wrong? Why are you in such a hurry? Hey, quickly go to Jiangnan and whatnot. You mean Jiangnan's best pavilion? Yeah, that. Quickly go and get all the kids out of there. After Wu Haiyancheng returns, you must have been in a hurry, huh? I guess there was a slight problem with my breakfast. Yeah, if there's a problem, of course you would have an upset stomach. That's why it's always best to play it safe, right? Pardon? I mean, as long as the area around Jiangnan's best pavilion is clean, there will be no big problems, so please take good care of it, great warrior Wu. Ah yes, of course, I will not let a single ant come near that place. This son of a bitch already knew everything. As expected, Great Warrior Wu understands me so well. Well, let's just say the issue with Jiangnan's best pavilion has been resolved. How are things going in Miram these days? I'm asking because I just came back from my trip. I'm curious about recent events. I can ask you for this favor, right, Great Warrior Wu? This is an opportunity to get information about the Miram Alliance. No, the Northern Blade Association, to be precise. Ah, of course, I will answer your question, Great Warrior Wen. The most recent event is probably the operation to annihilate the Demonic Path Syndicate. The operation to annihilate the Demonic Path Syndicate that Wu Haiyancheng talked about was not much different from the rumors heard throughout Hangzhou. However, if I were to point out one piece of new information, the reason the Demonic Path was able to settle down in Miram was because of their foundation that was rooted in the commercial world. Therefore, in order to cut off the roots of the Demonic Path Syndicate, the Miram Alliance is attempting to take over the commercial world. And it was said that conflict existed even within the Miram Alliance. It's said that the 9 Orthodox Alliance and 5 Clans League are fighting over everything with Dugu Henshin, the leader of the Miram Alliance and the Northern Blade Association. However, except for them, all forces are under the command of the Alliance leader, so, as the Alliance leader said himself, it won't be that big of a problem. It's not that big of a problem. Will that really be the case? Can't the Northern Blade Association leader see the gravity of this matter? Yunwen, do you know what breaks a huge dam? Well, wouldn't it be a major disaster like a landslide? You're wrong, pardon, then what is it? A huge dam can collapse just because of a rat. A single rat can cause a dam to collapse. That's correct. Over time, the hole that the rat dug to build his nest will become a large crack. Because of that small rat hole, no matter how huge a dam is, it will eventually collapse. A great empire is no different from that. The more insignificant the risk seems, the more we should pay attention to it, Yunwen. Even a mighty dam can collapse because of a rat's hole. There will be a limit to how much you can ignore and avoid all the ever-growing enemies. What will you do? Dugu Henshin. By the way, Great Warrior Wen. When will you join the Alliance? Then, I'll take my leave first. Yes, I will pass on your words to Sir Alliance Leader. You don't really have to though. When will you join the Alliance? Well, I'm planning to head there in a few days. Ah, I see. If you lend us your strength, the Alliance leader will definitely welcome you with open arms. Although I managed to brush it off, I'll probably have to see the Miram Alliance again soon. Still, it's a good thing I came here and talked today. Currently, it appears that the Miram Alliance is not as strong as what they make it out to be, and their information network does not seem to be very tight. This information will be of great help later. Did everything go well? I can't ask for more. Let's go back now, Sir Zhang. Jiangnan's best pavilion, is that true, sir? Yeah, I've talked with them, so you can rest assured now. Thank you so much, I can finally take a breather now. My lord, I have something to tell you, Huansu. What's going on all of a sudden, and why are you using the hidden art here? There's a guest. Is it an enemy? I couldn't feel anything special about his chi. Wow, just the sound of that makes me feel better already. Now the only thing left to do is make money, right, Sir Bao? After entering cautiously, he told me to inform you that he was your guest, my guest. He said that he came from the Demonic Path Syndicate's HQ. Well then, Sir Bao, I will go up now. I'm tired today, so I would appreciate it if you could make sure no one goes near the annex. I go, of course, please rest comfortably. Let's go, Huansu, Art Transfiguration. You must have been in quite a hurry, Syndicate Leader. Seeing how you came here without following our appointment. It is as you say, it's just that 10 days is too long to sit around and wait. This voice, the Demonic Path Syndicate Leader, was a woman. At any rate, Zuiguang, how could you let her enter this place that easily? Oh, she was simply too polite, so. Seriously, you are going to let anyone else in as long as they are polite, huh? My apologies. Ahem. I am Heavenly Demon Scribe, Heaven Destroyer. I heard that you are doing quite well against the Miram Alliance. Even though you are cornered, you can't imagine how touched I was when I heard that news. You've got only one thing right. What do you mean? We've indeed been able to crush those Miram Alliance's bastards who attacked us while relying on their large size. However, you are wrong in saying that I am the leader. You are not the leader. I wanted to talk with the leader though. After confirming my identity, you will probably change your mind. Ah, then who are you? I am the Demonic Path Syndicate's advisor, Zhuge Kahang.